We have a brand new flooring sponsor. They're right there in Winter Park, servicing all of Central Florida. And they're called Core Flooring Center. That's CORE, flooringfl.com is their website. We had a meeting with Corey from Core Flooring. He's got 20 years experience. His ratings online are unbelievable.
I was going to use the same word.
Yeah.
I was going to say unbelievable.
They're
as well.
all great ratings online. You can search for it yourself.
Yeah, and I know we on the BDM page, we're talking to a few of you guys. We know some of you guys are in the need. Maybe you got some projects.
Yeah.
Boy, do we got a guy for you. He serves all of Central Florida, picks all of his installers. He vets those. He knows who those guys are. He's using the greatest and best made in the USA waterproof laminate, vinyl planks. That's what I have in my home, and I love it. Wood flooring and carpet. But yeah, Corey's going to get you right. So if you do have those projects, go with the small business that's been doing it for 20 years.
And let's say you want to put some vinyl planks in your house and remove your current flooring that you have. He has dustless flooring removal, which is important because your whole house is dusty as hell.
Do it right.
And also 0% financing for 24 months. And like Daniel said, for our listeners, you got to let them know you're a Tom and Dan listener.
Yeah, you got to say Tom and Dan. It really does. It helps us and helps you.
And this is a limited time offer, but you can get 15% off all flooring and labor starting at just $1 a square foot. And it can transform your house. When you get new floors in your house, it's a different house.
My favorite thing.
It changes a lot. And I know a lot of people are looking for flooring, and we got a new sponsor for you. And if you do use Core Flooring, you can come in and watch the show. Send us an email. Tell us, like, hey, Core Flooring is coming by to give me an estimate. I mean, even an estimate, we will send you a gift.
Yeah.
Like, we want to make sure this new sponsor is taken care of.
I'm pro flooring. You know me. I'm not, look, I don't want to besmirch any roofs, but I don't walk on my roof.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Flooring is where it's at.
Yeah, you see it every day you walk into your house. It's Core Flooring Center right there in Winter Park, CORE, flooringfl.com.
Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
Hey, it is another A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom. With us today, our friend, comedian, Amy LaCourte.
Yeah.
How you doing, Amy?
Hello. Do you have new glasses? What are those? I like those.
New old. I've been wearing them for a long time. I switch them up.
I like those.
Thank you. I like pink.
You think you could pull off...
Pink for
There's only two people recently that we've had in here that have amazingly cool guy glasses.
Oh.
One is Amy LaCourte. The other, another comedian, Chico Bean.
Oh.
Chico Bean had crazy glasses
Good
on.
glasses. What color were they?
But they were black with razzles.
Ooh.
Yeah, they almost look like Madam. You know the puppet Madam? Like the big...
I love that.
I could only pull off aviators. I look like a cop.
Sleepy. Sleepy Tom. With his aviators.
I do have a pair of woman's glasses that I often wear because Crystal ordered.
You wear those when you're disassembling ring cameras. When he's disassembling ring cameras of old ladies' houses.
Crystal ordered some like readers that she saw on some Instagram ad. They were supposed to have like extra strong like transition on the bottom.
Extra strong readers.
And then she got them and she's like, what the hell? These things are like, and then she was going to send them back. But I was like, wait a minute. And then I put them on. I'm like, oh my God, I can see really well. Because the prescription is way more powerful. And then it's like, when I put them on, I can see everything so clearly.
Did
It's
it have
bad
a little
for you.
thing on the end that like a little like cute
Oh,
thing?
the old grandma strap.
grandma strap.
But I do
Or
want
the
to.
Horace
That's the first thing
Grant-
my dad
the
would do
Horace
with
Grant,
readers.
too,
My
had
dad
a-
would cut the grandma strap off.
Oh, he would cut it off?
He cut it off. Like he didn't like
Or
it.
you get the sports one like Horace Grant had.
No.
My brother had those.
We clown those kids so bad. In fact, because
They had a disability.
here's what we would do because they
needed
had the
them.
strap. Because we had the strap. All the strap did was make bullies look at the glasses and be like, "Well, now I can get them in a tree." That's what we would do.
Dude, were you a bully?
No. I would just stand adjacent to the bully,
So
yelling
you would stand
obscenities.
and watch the bully.
I was the character in A Christmas Story. You know, there's the bullies, the big guy, and then the little mouthpiece. I was the mouthpiece. Somebody's got to tell the other children what the bully's doing, so they know that they're what's
So
coming
you're
for.
the Wizard of Oz of bullying, is what you're
No.
saying.
I'm not
It's
a
a little
lollipop.
chihuahua
You know what?
next to the bulldog.
Are you
you know.
calling me a lollipop
I
guild?
might be.
What?
But back then, that's all you had. Like, I remember getting glasses as a young kid, and they only had ugly, ugly glasses in the 90s. So if you had glasses, you were made fun of, and that was me.
I never made fun of people with
No,
glasses.
women.
No,
No,
not
but
ladies.
there was-
I didn't make fun of girls, man. Look, I'm not a fucking idiot. I'll make fun of all dudes.
You never made no fun of a girl? Never?
Not really. No. It's honestly
Never.
like that is not. I would
I
play
didn't-
very
I didn't
hard
come here to
with.
grill you. I'm sorry. I'm going through a lot right now, guys.
You're fine. She's off the Mountain Dew. Can we say?
I'm off the mountain. I'm trying to get off the mountain. Dew.
Okay, Amy's quitting the Mountain Dew, which is why she's gone apeshit bananas on
Kind
our
of cranky,
show.
and I'm sorry.
I was
Let me take a
getting
breath. I'm sorry.
I was getting my pre-show lunch at Publix, and then I was thinking I was grabbing a Diet Mountain Dew, and I was like, I think Amy likes Diet Mountain Dew too because she's white trash just like us. And then I was
Look at
like,
this guy.
so I got you one.
Thank you.
And then I
Look at
brought
this
it,
guy.
and then I'm like, oh, she's gonna be so happy when I present
And then
her
I'm like,
with a.
don't give me none of that trash.
By the end of the show, I'm gonna convince you to drink
I'll,
Mountain Dew.
you don't have to convince me. I'll take one.
You guys literally.
I love enabling addicts.
Me too.
You did the most hillbilly version of the Gift of the Magi I've ever seen. She gave her Diet Mountain Dew to you. You gave your Diet Mountain Dew to her. And you're both trying to get rid of it.
That's hilarious.
Listen, I know the perception of Diet Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
but I think the perception and the bullshit of how it's bad for you is way
Who
overblown.
started that, though? I want to know who started, because there is no fucking difference between me drinking this Diet Mountain Dew
Right.
and all of you motherfuckers drinking Diet Coke. You're not some business wizard because you're drinking Diet Coke. Just because I drink this does not make me a hillbilly.
I think
It's
it's an
artificial.
Appalachian thing. I think it's because they make fun of Appalachian people and hills and mountains. I think it's an Appalachian, and people in the Appalachians drink it. I think it's all wrapped up in that. Of
Well,
making fun of mountain
the original branding for Mountain Dew was a little hillbilly, and the
that's
original
right.
and the original catchphrase for Mountain Dew was, and I promise you this is real.
Yeah.
It was, "It'll tickle your innards." Look it up.
I love it even more.
If you look it up, it's a hillbilly. He has like a straw coming out of his mouth. He's wearing a cowboy. He kind of looks like me. I kind of
Yeah,
look like the
I'm
Mountain
about
Dew
to
guy.
say.
That's what I'm being for Halloween this year. I'm going to be the Mountain
I
Dew guy.
love that.
It'll
I love
tickle
it.
your innards.
Amazing.
It tickles it. It tickles it so hard it gets cancer in there. It tickles the
It
cancer.
tickles the cancer.
You're welcome.
And I think he talks like that. I think he's like, it tickles your innards. And that feeling, that's cancer.
it's
You're
so good.
feeling cancer.
It feels so good.
And it's the bottom, the low innards. That's
Low
what gets you.
innards.
Yeah.
Does it give you the bladder cancer?
No, I mean the colon. That's what everybody's,
yeah.
that's what
That's the
everybody's
big one.
getting. now.
You know why
okay.
we're
Our
getting
generation.
that? You know why we're getting that? Cell
Why?
phones. Cell phones.
5T.
No. I read an article. It's because you're keeping your cell phone in your pocket and you're blasting your genitals in your butthole.
That's why I stopped putting it in my bra.
You're blasting your butthole with 5G. We've all blasted our
and Mountain Dew. That's
We've
the
all
power
blasted our
blast.
colon full of 5G. So now, can you hear me now? There you go.
Wow. Thank you for my
So,
Mountain Dew. That was really nice. Thanks.
not to change total topics.
I think Tom's a little sweet on you. He never does anything nice for anybody except for Amy LaCourse.
well,
I'm a nice person.
it's just I was already getting one. I was like, oh yeah, because I like when people.
That's why people can't do nice things, because boys say that you bully.
So
much.
All right, we got business to get out of the way here.
no, not really business,
All right.
but it's the Winter Olympics.
Yes.
And,
I love it so much.
So we and I don't
You
know.
like watching it?
Oh, I love it. I die for it.
We do
It's so
too.
fun.
The Dennises have it on all the time.
All
You
the
just
time.
put it on in the background,
Yep.
and it's just like it's happening. It's not that entertaining, I will say. It's good to have on the background.
Too much
when-
white.
Yeah, but it was
It's
just
too much white. It's after a while, visually, I've seen too much white stuff.
most of the sports we don't.
Okay.
Snow, too many white people.
I see what you-
You know what I mean? It's too white. Like in the summer, it's a little more bright. In the winter, I get a little bored with the whiteness.
It's washed out.
Yeah.
Whitewash,
there
as
is
some say.
something to that. Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of the sports we'd never seen, like biathlons and things, and like even Daniel brought up that cross country skiing. Like
I
we
watched
know,
that yesterday. I was like, holy
wild. They're going that whole time like full blast.
it's insane. The athletic, the athletes in the
Yeah.
Olympics, which of course. But so going back to a story that became popular earlier on,
Yeah.
that we talked about ski jumpers injecting their penises with this type of acid called hyaluronic acid. And we were when we first heard about it, we didn't read the whole story. So and then a bunch of listeners sent me emails about why they do this, because I was like, what does it have to do with like ski jumping? And then we thought it was like having like a more engorged genital area.
Yeah, you could say cock. You could say cock.
Would somehow be more aerodynamic than having like a reverse like
Yeah.
divot.
That was mine. Did you hear my theory? You
Oh,
may
yeah.
not have heard my theory. My theory was if you had a divot cock, then you're collecting air. If you have a round circle, you have a parabola cock,
Okay.
then you're displacing air over
like a squirrel, like a flying squirrel.
thank you, like a smoke tunnel to test a Tesla or something.
So it does have to do kind of with the flying,
Aerodynamics
with
is
the
important here,
with the
yes.
flying squirrel effect, but it has to do with them fitting the suits. So apparently, when I guess maybe some judge or someone in the Olympics has to give you the right suit, because you can't have an oversized suit, because when you ski jump, the bigger the surface area, the more you'll glide. So any bigger suit will give you an advantage. So they have to specifically measure. So they have to measure the suit exactly to your body type, so no
Right.
one has any advantage, because everybody would be wearing baggy suits.
Yeah.
So to get a small edge, these ski jumpers were injecting their penis with this hyaluronic whatever acid.
God bless them.
And then, therefore, the tailor would be like, "Oh, you have a larger penis. We'll give you the 2 centimeter larger suit, and that will give you a slight couple feet example."
In regular
advantage.
life too, it's gonna help in a lot of areas.
So then and I've been texting Dr. Powers all morning because
Hey man, I want this shit.
I need this for my edge. I
Hey,
need
Dr.
my-
P, I need you to. I need this in my car.
for my innards. I need it for my.
Let me tickle your innards.
at the beginning of our relationships with Dr. Powers. Now, by the way,
Who's Dr. Powers?
he is our sponsor for My Eternal Vitality.
I like that you thought it was fake. Hold on, I have to.
Yeah, he's got a.
We're already off the rails, and we've only been doing the show like
Well,
3.5 minutes.
He was born this way. Kitty Powers came way after. You see what I'm saying? It's not his fault.
Okay, I'm focusing. I'm here.
But there is a Dr. Powers, Kitty Powers. He's not like anything like Kitty Powers.
In fact, he's the exact
Austin Powers.
opposite. He's the exact opposite of all the others the other powers that have come before him.
Got it.
So
he's a serious Powers, but
real
very
doctor.
kind.
But
He's a
he-
real doctor.
Yes.
Okay.
But he told me about. He's like, there are these penis injections that I do that these like that some people opt to do, and they get a lot of benefit. But there were mainly for like ED,
Yeah.
and like because it helps you with ED.
Yeah.
But it also another thing, it girthens your penis.
Girthens?
So
Hey man,
it gives you- it gives you
my penis.
It's like 2 centimeters more girth on your penis, and then helps you with ED. And he's like, I do this, but I'm not sure if
man,
it's the
you
exact
girthed
same.
it.
If it's the hyaluronic or whatever, the same acid that they do, and then it only lasts for like a year or
Okay.
18 months.
That's a lot of girth for a year.
And then your body reabsorbs it, so it's like every 18 months you gotta go
What's
do
the
another.
downside? What's the side effects?
They're little like anything for a
Yeah.
girthy
Tight
penis.
umbros. Yeah, the side of it, you got tight
Winning an
umbros.
Olympic medal.
Yeah.
When they give you stupid, I looked at the side effects, and there's like sometimes you may experiencing light bruising, and some I'm like, or discomfort from the
Bruising?
injections. I'm like, well, no shit, who cares?
It's an injection.
I guess girthy penis.
Could you handle it though? Could you handle that?
Amy, I can handle anything. What the hell are you talking about? I'll do anything. I mean, literally.
Actually, I'm like
I mean,
Like if
what part of handling? Let's.
getting a needle in your ween. You don't mind?
No. You should see what I do to my
I don't want to know. I'm sorry.
I'm punching it. I'm kicking
We're
it.
rough.
Yeah.
You don't see
I
how
bite. I pull on my. I pull. I pull hard as fuck on my balls. I pull hard as fuck.
Do you understand how rough men are with their wieners?
Yeah.
Their balls were gentle with. People forget this all the time.
I am gentle with my balls.
Like my wiener.
Well, no, not my scrotum skin. My scrotum skin, I'll pull it.
Yeah.
I'll pull the
pierce
shit
it.
out of it.
I'll put my wiener in a book and slam it. No problem.
3 times.
I'll slam it 3 times.
3 hard
I won't
times.
do it on my balls.
Yeah, he'll take a World Book Encyclopedia like L through Z, and he'll slam his cock in it 16 times, hard as fuck,
Especially
boy.
when it's soft, it's just smushy. It slams it.
And
It does
now all
nothing.
you have to do is get a shot to engorge it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Dr.
Will
Power.
it make-
I would. Yeah, okay.
Will you
again,
get a hard? Do you have to be hard to get the shot?
No.
Is it
It's right.
expensive?
Oh, he takes me back. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me see.
He's like, I'm on my way over to shoot your cock.
I gotta go.
He says.
I got to girth it. I'm gonna girth it. I'm gonna girth it. How did he say it? I'm gonna girthery it up.
He says, I don't do that.
I do not do that. You're lying to your listeners. You
He's like,
idiot.
I do not talk about that on there.
Yeah, and don't compare me to Kenny Powers, you idiot.
Yeah. Something else.
We have done a bad thing. We'll be right back. I like how Julie gets a spiral out of control. Please delete. He says something about don't ever say this again. Delete my number.
Yeah. It's another
Don't
thing.
give me the yeah.
It's another injection.
So it does work, though, for the skiers, is what we're saying.
Platelet
Okay,
rich
no, I looked
plasma
this up.
injections, it's
I looked
plasma-
this up.
Blood flow.
Let me tell you what's going on.
It's a type of thing.
I'll give you the facts on this.
Okay.
I'll give you the facts on this. What leads me to believe this is real, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There is no real proof of this happening other than massive amounts of chatter and rumor, which reminds me of back in the day in the Tour de France. And we're talking about weird sports, right?
Yeah.
In your football and stuff like that, I almost feel like there's so many moving parts and so many people that it can get a little weird. But in Tour de France, there have been countless cheaters. Whether it's a mechanism inside the bike, whether it's doping, whatever you want to call it. I feel like in this sport, if I'm just using what I know, my education, my level of like intellect, because there's so much rumor about it and because people talk about it and because it seems unlikely, this does happen. There have been guys that shoot their cocks to make them a little bigger. I think it's a real thing. Dude, it's just like Tour de France.
But you think it works. It works.
And I do think it works because
it is extra girth.
Think about this. It doesn't even really need to work. They're just doing anything and everything they can have to get an edge. And so if that might work, then shoot me up.
And it's not about the weight of the penis. It's about getting a bigger outfit.
Yes.
Bigger outfit.
Yes. Bigger outfit. Bigger.
And the only way you can do that is by making your body bigger because all the suits are going to be the same.
And you don't want to get fat because you still want to be in shape.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't be fat.
Yeah.
No. You can't. You
It's
don't
an
want to weigh
appendage
more.
that doesn't because when a tailor is measuring you for a full.
It needs to be something that's bigger and large.
Like in the crotch, like you measure the suit to the tip of your penis because it that's how you know. What I'm saying.
Hold on a second. Would I
this is where I
my
screwed
suit
up.
hold on, my suit would naturally be bigger because I'm uncircumcised. Would my little bit of skin on the? I'm being serious. This is not a joke.
Yes.
Would the little bit of skin that my foreskin?
Yes, it makes it
makes
longer.
my suit a little bigger. So if I were in one of these guys. Having a uncut penis would give me maybe an. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying it could because it makes my suit a little bigger. It's disgusting.
Now your height would severely.
No. That's why I was saying if I'm a normal.
To get something else
if I were
to have a full ball down to the floor.
if I weren't disabled height.
Okay.
If I weren't full blown disabled height. It would give me an edge.
Yeah, small edge.
There you go.
Whatever you got to do.
There you go.
Because in the Olympics, like that small, like couple seconds doesn't make a difference.
Like the suits in the swimming too. Like they have different like longer suits that make you faster. Like there's so many little things.
They outlawed some because there were some that had
so fast,
levels of technology that they're like, well, okay, come on. So like the suit's swimming for you.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't do that. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't. So Dr. Powers does not. do this.
No, he does a different type of injections.
Okay.
It's
I didn't know that.
But it does it's a platelet-rich PRP.
I mean,
plasma injection.
Let's cut to brass tacks.
blood
Kenny
flow.
thicken me.
Can someone?
Kenny Girthin.
Where can people get this? Because I'm sure it's selling itself right now.
Oh, yeah. It does increase girth, though. He does do some... just myeternalvitality.com.
Yeah.
Ask him. Don't get your information
And
from
from
me.
what I've
not
read,
doctors.
what I've read online, ladies like it when it's a little thicker.
Yes, that is true.
And here's what I'll say.
That's 100%, I think.
I too like it a little thicker. It works both ways. Ladies, everybody's worried about getting your ass smaller? No. Please don't.
No.
I like a badong. I like something I can cradle my cock in.
Come on.
Here's the problem. There's no songs for people with no ass. It's not fair, and it's not nice.
Yeah.
Do you want Tom and I to write a song for people with no ass?
Yes, absolutely.
Shake that bulldog.
I'm not signing off on that.
Shake them bulldog cheeks. Shake them flappy ass bulldog cheeks.
You're going to have all these flat asses in your email.
It's shake them bulldog cheeks. Shake them flabby ass bulldog cheeks.
No one said flabby. No one said flabby.
All flat no, but all flat asses
Smaller.
out of pants. All flat asses out of pants are bulldog cheeks.
No.
Absolutely.
No, they're not.
Oh, I'll fight you on this.
This is a long ass.
Every
long back.
Every long back.
No, you can just have tiny cheeks. You can have little muffin cheeks. You can have little muffin cheeks.
Who has muffin cheeks?
I'm not going to say, but people do.
Rue? Does Rue have muffin cheeks?
No, she's got a lot of. She got a big.
She got a big one?
She got a
All
big
right,
one.
all right, I like it.
Give me that big old long back. Big old legs.
No, little. There's no songs about little tushies. There's not a one. There's like
You're
one.
right. Yeah.
But it's rude.
That is,
Tom just made me die.
All right. So,
All right.
Sorry.
we're changing subjects
Yeah,
to
hard. Do a hard change.
to the N word. So,
How do you feel about the N-word?
I don't know.
When's the last time you used it? Was it
have
coming over
never
here?
in
Were
my
you driving
life-
over here? You yelled it out your sunroof, didn't you?
I've thought about this a lot. I have heard it twice in person in my life, and I can remember when I heard it for the first time, but I've never said it.
no,
Twice
a
in
lot
your-
of people. You know what? That's a
Twice in your life? Did you not go to high school?
that's
In Orlando, we didn't say it. But in the 90s, we weren't saying it. We all watched Oprah and thought racism was over. Like, we didn't know.
well. That's
None of your friends of a
None of
different
them.
color used it?
No. Oh, okay.
Well, that's
no,
a
that's different.
that's different, yeah.
That's
But-
like the loose
Well,
A,
no, that's
not
what
the
I'm talking
hard.
about. Like, then you heard it. I heard it used.
I was talking about the hard R. I was
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the hard R. I heard that
Okay.
twice.
Used in a racist way.
Right.
Oh, yes.
There's a
okay.
mis-
That is way
Yeah.
different.
I've heard it in songs.
Sorry, Amy. I'm an idiot.
there is a
We're
misconception.
fighting so much today.
If you are white, you hear the N word a lot. It's like I do not hear that word a lot, except for the A at the end. And
I heard it when I was.
Wu-Tang said
I heard it the first time when I was 6 years old, and I was at a friend's house, and we were watching the Madonna, Like a Prayer, and she was kissing an African American man, and one of the moms said the word, and I didn't know what she meant, and then years later, I was like, oh. Because she was calling.
God.
A hell of a birthday party you're at. My God. Happy birthday.
I was white trash, you guys. Remember?
God. Was she smoking over the cake?
Yeah, she was.
Smoking, drinking
Yep.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, they also sold weed. It was a different time, and it was when we lived in Indianapolis. That was the first time, and I can't remember. I know I've heard it twice in person where someone said it with a hard R. I can't remember the second time.
She's kissing an N word.
My God.
Blow out your kids.
Open your gifts. Open your gifts. Oh, hey.
So-
racetrack.
And it was a beautiful, like a prayer, like a, Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any of that really happening, and none of my birthday parties included again.
You guys said it was a birthday party. It was just a normal day.
Yeah. What's the theme of your birthday party? Is it, what are you doing at
Like a
McDonald's?
virgin?
No, we're doing a Madonna N-word birthday party.
So Daniel showed me this clip.
It blew my. I'm laying in bed, waking up. It was my day off, and normally I'm up riding the Peloton, but I'm laying in bed scrolling. I'm getting my scroll on, and it scrolls up. It's breaking news, and it's the HGTV star fired
yeah.
for using the N-word, and I'm like, oh my God.
So what is this lady's name?
I thought it was a Real Housewives lady.
No. This is.
I didn't get the acronym that they put on there, so I'm glad you brought
So
it up.
it's some show on HGTV, like we all know it. It's she buys a house or renovates it, and then they think, it's the same old shit.
So she's a landowner.
Allison. Her name is.
Surprise.
Is it Allison Victoria? Because there's been a couple of them. I just typed in HGTV host accused of racial slur, and there's multiple.
HGTV.
So,
okay.
I don't have the lady's name. Damn it, T. I'm sorry. I feel very unprepared. I have the video of what she did.
So let's play the video for Amy because
the
she
name of
doesn't say it though.
Oh, yeah, she does.
In the video?
I beat
And
it. I
then
beeped
we
it.
beat.
Oh, you
We
beeped
thought
it.
about playing it because
Yeah.
it is on social media unedited.
Most people are playing it, and if you're
And-
black, I can see maybe you're doing it to, like, I don't know. I feel like you have more power to navigate that.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't necessarily feel comfortable with me launching it out there, just recklessly shooting the N-word into the sky.
No, I do not.
Right?
No, yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't.
feels-
Yeah.
feels weird.
And me and Daniel literally talked
we
about
did.
this.
We had a
were
whole
like-
discussion about
We're
this.
like, because we can play anything we want.
We
on
can
the
play
show.
anything we want.
Like, we have no restrictions.
No.
We're not owned by
Right.
any company.
Right.
Like, our sponsors are very close with us. They know we're not racist.
You're a white man. You can do whatever you want. We got it.
so powerful.
Well, that's what I meant, Amy. That's an easier way for me to say it. No,
We're
I'm
white
joking.
men. We're drinking our Mountain Dew. We got thick ass cocks because of Dr. Powers. We can do anything we want. We're thick cock.
You're gonna like it.
No, but we do it.
Oh my God! Why are you doing this to us?
And then,
I'm trying.
honestly, we did have this conversation, and then I was like, you know what? Our listeners have known us for 20 goddamn years.
Right.
Like, they know we're not racist pieces of shit.
Right.
Like a lot of our listeners have listened to us talk and have followed our lives for 20 years
Right,
plus.
right.
For Daniel, 30 goddamn years. Some of our listeners.
Yeah,
have
you know, I'm 30. I'm
So
over
it's like-
30 now.
Oh,
30
good
years
job.
broadcasting.
So
Oh, 30. I thought it was
it's
30 years
impossible to hide who we are.
Okay.
Our listeners know us, so I'm like, whatever we joke around or say or play that someone else did, like they know is coming from us, you know, and they know us. We know,
Correct.
But with all that said,
Right.
we did opt to beep it out because we were like, hey, if you want to hear it, it's fucking online.
Right.
You know, but
yeah,
it's
if you
like-
want to go find the N-word, it's out there for you.
Yeah, it's plenty of places.
So, with all that said, we will do a defending the monster in a minute because I have a theory here. Okay, so we
Okay,
play
so
it for him here.
here's the video. The lady's name, the lady in question, and she is I believe it is an HGTV show. The name of the show is, and thank you, Melissa, for putting the details in here. I'm sorry I was unprepared. Rehab Addict is the name of the show. The name of the host is Nicole Curtis. She's like a standard blonde rehab house person.
Yeah. HDTV blonde,
Same old
rehab.
bullshit.
All the
Republican
same.
blonde. We got it.
Yeah, they're all the same, you know. I do love some Joanna Gaines, but that's just me personally.
Who's Joanna Gaines?
From Magnolia.
movie?
No, the Magnolia TV.
Oh, I don't think
They're
I've
Chip and Joanna Gaines. You're not familiar with them?
Oh, yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
I like them. Okay, so here we go. Here is the lady. Now, this is footage from her. She's up on a ladder. She's doing like some nail gun work, and I'll let her take it from there. Here we go.
Why? It's my last one. Oh, fart. What the fuck is that I just said? Oh, Nick, you gotta, can you kill that?
No, I got 35 minutes. I can't kill it.
Oh, fuck my life.
So
How'd it get out?
So
Who put it out there?
or the people she works with.
it sounds like
yeah.
now I could
I mean,
be,
because they could
Okay,
have hit
so
this.
we're defending her right now. We're going to defend
well,
her.
not yet, not yet.
That's
We
me.
will.
That's
We are
my
going to
special-
defend
that's
her.
my specialty.
Yeah. We are going to defend her, but I have to excuse
not
myself to the bathroom to pump my cock real quick before I no, what she says, it's weird, and I don't know who she says it. She says the F, she says fart and then N-word.
Right.
Which is a crazy combo if
Yeah.
you really think about it. That is, also, it's such a crazy combo.
Yeah.
There's no way that you haven't said this before.
Exactly. That's
you
my
don't
first
just,
thought.
You don't just put this together randomly. This isn't like, hey, let's mix up the
Right.
words. Oh, that just happened to come together. This is something you use.
That's something that she thought was hilarious and that she's in her vernacular, in her brain that comes out.
But it sounds like she says, hey, can you kill that to a guy? And it sounds like the guy, this is the part I'm obsessed with. It sounds like the guy says, no, I can't kill that. I've heard everything I need to hear.
oh, he
That's
was
what
like,
it sounds
he was
like.
like fishing for something.
I don't
maybe.
think that's right. I don't think he says that, but it does sound like that. Maybe I'm conditioned to think that her whole staff is just waiting for her to say this so they can cash in.
Or they
I don't-
hate her, and they're waiting for it to come back up if she says it all the time. Or she has maybe Tourette's, a Tourette's type syndrome.
Play defending monster. Because Amy fell right into what I...
I'm sorry.
You're so good at this.
Hey, I can't hear it. Hey,
We don't need to play
Hey.
the whole thing. Dude.
Yeah, we'll just
tell
hit that
me
post.
a story that's kind of murdery. I'll say that I can understand the motivation. Evil and trickery easily explained to me. I will debate that there's justification. You know you'll never win then there's no use in arguing. I'm gonna use my powers of persuasion. Stalin was kinda rad, Hitler wasn't all that bad. I will convince you all to listen to me in the end. Come on and follow me to great morality. This segment's all about defending a monster.
There you go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna try.
Okay.
Tom's gonna try.
Hey,
Rather.
listen to my whole song right now.
So of course, when Daniel showed this to me, and then the original audio is not beeped out, so she says it, and then she freaks out. She's like, "Oh, cut that out," and her staff.
And
are
well,
like,
she
"Oh,
says, "Fuck
no,
my
I'm-"
life," and then she says, "Can you cut that out?" Then some British old man says, "I'll put everything on need to hear."
So
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
there is the argument of like she uses the word so much
Right.
that she feels comfortable using it, and therefore is a bad person in today's society.
Sure.
Obviously, they ever use this word so much. But then I was looking at it and I was like, because the combination was so weird, where she's like fart inward, that I was like, it did kind of come off like a spasm, like Tourette's.
Like Tourette's.
Because there are people with Tourette's that say the N-word
Absolutely.
and are not racist.
Right.
It's just, it's become a tick, and it's almost so bad that it is a Tourette's tick that
Right,
comes
a
out.
really bad word gets that extra dopamine in them, and then it gets stuck in there like in a loop, and then they'll say it over.
So
'Cause you're-
hold on, I need to kill that. So apologies. So what you're saying is because I don't think
Amy is a psychologist. by the way.
And,
We
and-
didn't-
and I want to make sure and get the good out when we have somebody of supreme intelligence here that knows this stuff. So it really is like that. So if I have Tourette's, certain words in my vocabulary will be weighted heavier.
Yes.
And maybe does it have to do with perceived naughtiness of words?
Yeah, or like if you got a big response. So like if you said the word dick and everybody laughed, like you got that extra boost, then it's like logged into your brain.
But
in a
it's
different
subconscious.
way.
You're not controlling that. That's all in the background.
No, and then the more you try to suppress it, the worse it gets. And then it's just like that urge that you have. So and like it's all on the spectrum. Like
Sure.
Tourette's is on the same spectrum as ADHD, as autism. All of them kind of like are together. And it's not that you can help it, but when you suppress it, it gets like you want to do it more and more and more.
So
Now, Christine has another. Thank you, Christine, for playing Defending. It seems like we have a lot of people that want to play Defending a Monster on this one because this is a weird one.
Yeah.
This is almost.
Yeah, because
I would say in a lot of terms, we've played this game before. This is one of the perfect Defending a Monsters because I buy that, and Christine's is good. She's like, what if you had Tourette's, or what if you had whatever you're doing, and you went to say fart knocker?
yeah, you mispronounced, or you
I can see that.
something
I
by
can see
accident.
that.
You said,
I can see fart knocker
so-
is a real word.
So, because there are different, like, and everybody, we can all be adult and realize, like, there's different, if someone's reading a Mark Twain book
Right.
and is reading the N-word, like, you're like, okay, this
You're
is-
not bleeping it in your head, you're reading it,
Yeah,
yes.
the context of that. And then also, someone with Tourette's is suffering from Tourette's says the N-word, we all give them a pass, right? We're not like, this person's a racist piece of shit.
Right.
It's just a tick, it's stuck in their head, whatever.
Yeah.
You know the best though is if you are a racist piece of shit and you have Tourette's, you can do whatever you want. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's old age. That's old white people.
Because when you're sorry, when you're Dog the Bounty Hunter and you're actually referencing black people as the N-word in a private
is he
conversation.
really?
No, he did that in like to his son or whatever the hell the private conversation
It was somebody dating.
Like it's like,
somebody,
oh,
yeah.
this person, this is not. There's like, inexcusable. You can't defend that.
It's hard to
because,
talk
like,
about this without saying the word.
you know, but in this scenario, I did look at it. I was like, now obviously both can be true. Who knows? But but I was going to ask Amy, can you, and you already kind of said it, like there are spectrums of Tourette's.
Right.
And there are people that maybe are on the spectrum, are closer to Tourette's than the rest of us.
Right.
That is like when they have a spontaneous, like, when they're just like, fuck, when the rest of us are like, fuck, or the
Right.
shit, or some bad word, that just comes out because
Right.
it's the most extreme
It's
thing
a real
to say.
thing, and it's like when you do stuff that you don't want to do, or you see people like doing ticks, or you see people like scratching at themselves. I mean, a lot of it, yeah, it's almost kind of, if this sounds bad, it feels, and I had this when I was a kid, it feels almost like a parasite is inside of you, and that it takes over your body. And it sucks, and it's terrible, and it's scary, and it's weird, and it can be treated. You can deal with it. You can have medicine. It's not like you can't deal with it. So I don't know if she's dealing with it.
I can
Yeah, but she
identify
didn't
with.
use it as a defense.
You
So
could
that
use
tells
it
me,
as a defense.
That
Well,
tells me that she's not. There's no, like, because I would, if I was her, obviously to save her career, or
Right.
maybe there was HGTV is like, fuck it, like we can give there's a million of you, we can
Right.
put someone else in there. So, but did she try to use it as a defense?
No, I don't believe she did.
Yeah, what's her
I
defense,
don't think
do we
she's
know?
done any defense. Is there such a thing anymore as I just misspoke on camera and I hurt
See, that's,
myself? Is
that's
that a
bad,
real,
though,
is
because
that a
then that
thing?
means that the N-word was just there regularly
Yeah.
to pick it up that way.
So there is
right?
no explanation that will buy. We're talking this out.
I
There's
can
no
say as a person that does, I've literally
Yeah.
never said it. It would not come out easily like that. Other weird words might that
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say, but that word probably wouldn't because it's not in my
It's not an
day-to-day.
easily chambered
no,
word for
it's not
me,
an easy,
no.
right? It just isn't.
No, even when I'm rapping along, and I do.
I don't rap with. I don't say it when I rap.
I don't think I make an act like I'm very into music.
Yeah.
So I do not make a when their words are in the song.
Right.
I'm just being honest with you. I'm usually singing the songs. I don't actively not say it. If I'm doing karaoke, yes, I will be mindful.
bleep it. You'll
I will
bleep
be
it.
mindful.
Yeah.
Through my entire broadcasting career, every time I go to say Arnold's full name, like
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I stopped myself because I
You want to like accidentally.
Yes, yeah.
This guy's like Ninja Warrior course, and he has to stop when he gets to the ropes. He's like, "Oh, you got a Schwarzenegger." Oh, he stops at the ropes. He's gonna give it a beat.
That's being an
You do the
anti-racist
Ninja
right
Warrior.
there. You're doing the work.
You got to let the rope swing out and swing back so you get your timing right. You're
doing the work.
Nigger,
I can't even. No. What the
I
hell?
want you to say,
No.
"Won't you be my Schwarzenegger?" I want you to say that. Say that
I can't
50
even
times.
say it. I'm too dumb.
You're not too dumb. I believe in
because
you.
I'm like,
I believe in
the
you.
anxiety
That's a
of
defense.
accidental
Yeah,
saying
the
it.
anxiety of saying it.
I've been with you before when you're talking about Arnold, and you'll just call him Arnold.
I know. You know.
He's doing the work.
I know, but I speak fluent Tom.
Yeah. But then what if I accidentally said it during, but like that's not. Anyway.
But I wouldn't draw attention to it because I know how dangerous the word is. You know what I mean? Like, even if you said the full word, Arnold Schwarzenegger N-word, I would just move on.
You wouldn't mess with them? You wouldn't mess
No,
with them
not
'cause you
on
know
that.
enough
Not
about
on that.
him so
I would
much,
not
yeah.
mess with him. No,
You
I
wouldn't
am
bully him.
trained. Look, I love messing with him. I love messing. I like trying to be silly when you shouldn't
I'm a
be
little
silly.
bit of a messer.
But not that one, man.
Yeah, I
not
hear you.
that one.
Yeah.
I just when I saw this, and then immediately I was like, man, it came out like kind of like a Tourette's thing.
Right.
Well, she
And it's like-
immediately, Christine brought that up, and other people in the chat room brought this
Yeah.
up. What do you think about her response? She immediately was like, "What?"
She felt bad about it.
Well,
right?
I just think it's a
She's
weird.
shocked by
I think
it.
it's a weird response.
What was her response again? I forgot already.
she's
it
like,
just
I can
came
play
out
it. Here, I'll
subconsciously
play it.
like a Tourette's thing.
I'll play it
you know,
one more time.
Like that was bad. She knew it was
she
bad.
immediately.
Here she is. Listen how quickly she.
Why? It's my last one. Oh, fart. What the fuck is that I just said? Nick, you gotta. Can you kill that?
Yeah.
It's a pretty quick response, right? It's
I don't know.
it's like rapid fire.
If she had been really,
One of the sound guys fucking fall down laughing.
This is awesome.
record,
Hey, do the thing about Mexicans.
record and payday.
He wants more jokes.
Yeah. So that, I mean, her response is like, so if she did say it all the time, then she would have just said it and moved on. So it was shocking to her too.
Yeah. It did, there was kind of you're looking at this, you're like, I don't know, but again, who am I to judge?
But we don't. I don't know
Well, the
anything
damage
about
is
it.
already done.
Yeah,
and that
Is
is
it? They
another.
fired her?
That is another interesting part of this. I think. Yeah, I think she's done. I think that's one of those things where you do it, it makes the news. You get a phone call a couple hours later, and you are now an independent person now because because the company does not want to.
There's no fairness in sports and entertainment in this aspect. If you are easily replaceable, they will replace you no matter what.
Yeah.
And if you're hard to replace, they'll figure out a way to get around the publicity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That happens in sports. The same, same two athletes are accused of the same shit.
Right.
One of them still playing. One of them to get the fuck out of here because there's another kicker behind you or whoever it is. You know?
Oh, she's completely replaceable. I mean, SJ, and we have other people that are split on this. This is an
I don't
interesting
feel
one.
bad.
What's the other side?
No,
What are they saying?
SJ's like, sorry. She knew that she was just canceled, and that's the only reason she reacted that way. And I see his point, too. I could see that absolutely, too. I think there are people that are quick enough to know they did something bad, and they're instant like, oh shit, I got to fix that, and they
But,
can't.
by the way, if this was non-network, like if she was just an influencer or whatever, not canceled.
Right.
Because I don't think there's going to be any uproar about this.
If
It's
she
just
was-
the network's
It's
like
the
scared.
HGTV part.
Yeah,
that-
HGTV is like
yeah.
fired. Like that's where companies,
Yeah.
and that's where you get the term canceled from.
Mm-hmm.
It's you working with a big company. Everybody else that does shit independently, they're not canceling anybody.
And she's got to take a side now. She's got to take the side of like the people that are like, oh, everybody's canceled, or she's got to go to the other side. Like she's got to pick a weird side.
Well,
now.
the most lucrative side she could do is make herself one of those cancel culture martyrs, and you get not the GoFundMe. What's the other
Yeah.
one? The religious one.
The religious one,
Oh,
yeah.
it's like send money now to God.
Yeah.
Send God money now. So you go to God money now, and you make and you're like, I have been persecuted just for misspeaking
Right.
a word. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a
So
word.
is she going to go down that route?
And then you get $1 million for donations. All the races give you all the money.
and then she's like, a fart N-word was the best thing I've ever said.
You do
Hey guys, you want to see it
t-shirts.
right now?
How quickly can you do the fart
I have a
N-word
non-
t-shirt? Yeah.
All right.
There was a comedian, there's a black comedian that did this whole bit about like, don't you be getting on elevators now and telling me that. That's not a command.
No.
I'm not going to be
No,
doing that.
No, they don't.
Everybody's trying
people
to
don't like that. People don't like that.
get a little bit of humor out of it. Squeeze the humor out of it.
Before we go to break, Amy, let's talk about a couple things you're doing,
Thank
because
you.
I want to talk about you co-founding the Florida Comedy Collective.
Yes. So Chandy Burke and I started a collective. Doing shows, comedy shows, costs a lot of time, a lot of money. So we created a nonprofit where we're able to support our local community, like S Sandwich, right? Like that. We haven't paid our comedians for that forever. So we're finding ways to get donors. We're finding ways for to get grants to be able to pay all of our performers and then have spaces for them. And we have our opening party on March 25th at Bullet Bar, 7 p.m. It is by donation based, and we're just trying to get people excited about local comedy and performance and all that good stuff.
There you go.
That's awesome. And if we do not support local arts,
Yeah.
it would be dead.
Well,
and that sucks.
It's hurting right now. I mean, I have to do it now more than ever. I almost feel like because my daughter, it looks as if I was talking to you about that this morning. It looks as if that's the path she's going in. So I just
to
got
be
to
an
become.
entertainer,
I got to
like a
become
comedian?
full blown art daddy, dancer,
Yeah.
singer, something.
And then you have to give them that sustainability
Yeah.
because, like,
Gotta prop it up.
right? Like when people go to an open mic, that's all done for free. We all do that for free because nobody wants that. Nobody wants to watch an open mic. They don't like it, but you have to have that. And so, how do we keep that going? Even with S Sandwich, like it costs a lot of time and energy to
can say
promo
shit.
it.
You
Can I
can
say
say
shit?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can say.
Yeah.
Are you? Are you?
You can say shot. I mean, if
Am I gonna get me canceled?
Look, if I can inject my cock, you can say
I mean, we were
shit.
about to play the N-word.
Yeah. Do you know how long we talked about that? And we were leaning to doing it. We were. You know who stopped us? You know who stopped us? I don't want to say.
Your
But,
wives?
well, Dr. Powers was injecting me, and he's like, you might want to rethink that. He's like, you might want. And I go, you're a smart doctor. I trust you. And so Dr. Powers saved the show.
Thanks, Dr. Powers.
That's what I'm gonna say.
It's like, don't do
Yeah,
that.
he's like, do not do that. Then he
Also-
hit me over the head.
don't talk about my penis injection.
But listen, local it's even to get like a space, like even a community center is like $50, right? Like
Yeah.
it costs a lot of money to put on a show, and you have to start off like being really bad at it and also having money. So that's kind of what we're trying to like level the playing field, so people can come and they can have shows. And then also selfishly, I need money for my psych show at Fringe, and that's kind of how it started because I can, not bragging, I can sell a whole crowd of 120 people, but I'm still breaking even, and it's really hard to keep it sustainable.
Yeah. And
you
you're
go.
not going to keep doing it if you can't make
I
a
can't.
living. Yeah,
I can't.
You can't make a
Yeah.
living.
I can't keep on taking family money for my little art project, you know? So that's kind of like where it started from.
Well, you can. It'll just destroy your family.
screw them.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of artists do that. I'm
And I
just going to
won't.
throw that out there. She's not going to do that.
No, I won't.
But there are some artists that destroy their entire lives because they're just living for the art.
Yeah,
So-
like Sinners. Like, have you guys seen Sinners? Just
we
like
can
Sinners.
help prop it up a little bit by supporting.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's exciting. It's fun. We just got our nonprofit status a couple months ago, and we're just trying to build it. So,
Congratulations. How can we exploit that to steal people's money?
FloridaComedyCollective.com. They can donate there. They can go to the party. They can donate to specific shows. So if you really like Shit Sandwich, or you really like Psych, or you have a project that you want to work on, if you can get grants, donors, so any way that they're able to like support us. Also, local businesses, if they want to give us like gift certificates for our raffle for our little party.
Cool.
But any way they can think of, we're keeping it really ADHD and really open of what we're going to do. But really, we just need money to do shows. And
I've got some
stuff like that.
moldy T-shirts I'll donate.
Yay! Thank you. I love that. Got DNA on it. Let's go.
I love it when people do that when you're trying to like collect things to like raise money. They're like, I got some trash I'll give you.
Somebody's gonna love it.
Get outta
will,
here.
yeah, if you do like a little Tom and like a little bag.
We'll do a bag. What do you want, a gift bag?
Yeah.
I got the guy.
He's like, no, you gotta.
Have you ever met Gift Bag Gary? This guy, Gift Bag Gary over here. This guy for the last 4 beer fests we've had. The Gift Bag Gary has done the best fucking gift bags anybody's ever seen.
Tell the goddamn sponsor that you only. Did you like the movie Sinners?
I loved it.
Okay.
You didn't
Tom
like it?
hated it.
You hated it?
He defended the N-word.
I'm just putting everybody in my life in certain groups, and the people that like the movie Sinners. My buddy Fernando.
You thought it was corny, right?
Like Sinners.
Is that
and I'm like,
your-
all right, I'll
Oh, you don't like singing in movies though either, do you?
Well, it's
Singing is for funerals, is Tom.
He doesn't like any movies with singing, right? My husband's the same way. He won't watch any movies with singing in them.
Your husband's a musician, for Christ's
He
sake.
won't like. He doesn't like karaoke either. He doesn't like a mockery of the singing.
What does he play? What does he
like
play?
He sings and plays guitar and records.
Okay, that checks out. yeah, all right. I like him already. Okay.
I want to
also
talk about
like-
all the Oscar movies. I want to talk about every single one of them if we have time one day. But yeah,
I also love hating what you love.
my husband does too.
All right, we didn't hang out.
I think you guys will like him a lot.
All right,
It's very
let's take a break.
That's the funny, simple exchange at the end. Sinners. The movie Sinners caused all of that between you and Tom.
Goddamn ridiculous.
It's such a good movie. It's so well done.
What? You're never going to get him to go along with it. In fact, I would love a good debate.
It's absurd.
What if I were playing moderator and
Okay.
we did an old school, we can do this another time, but
Okay.
an old school debate between you two would
I
be
love it.
fantastic.
Done.
And I just moderate
Let's go.
and keep it going and we do timing and everything.
Okay, have a music off. A vampire version. It was stupid.
Oh,
He
yeah.
hated that part.
So we'll also have a music off.
Yeah, and he told me, he's like, the black guys were having a music off with the Irish guys, and there's racial overtones. I don't know.
beautiful.
I said fart inward, and I got the hell out of there.
Jimi Hendrix is shooting power at some racist Irish guy.
Have you ever been on drugs?
Yeah.
Have you ever been on drugs?
Yes, I am.
They got that perfect. That feels like being on drugs.
What? The
And
Irish guys shoot the black guys? I've never seen Irish
You
or
didn't grow
black
up in
guys.
the South doing drugs. It was just like
What?
All right.
magical.
Use your-
It was beautiful and magical.
Use your anti-racism laser powers to fight the Irish black guys? What are we talking about?
Because you're on drugs.
Oh my God, I'm going to pass out. All right.
Smokestack, stupid. I'm Smoke. I'm a Stack. Same guy. I didn't even know.
So I know he played 2 parts.
He never told me that, and then months later, he's like, it was the same guy. Months
Which is
later.
incredible. That is incredible. It
Yeah,
looks
that's pretty
amazing.
good.
Isn't it incredible?
The fact that-
Is it? Martin Lawrence did it 30 fucking years ago.
Listen.
He's dressed up like a grandma. He's dressed up like a fat guy.
He was
Eddie Murphy
amazing.
did the clumps. He played every fucking part. He was every person in the
And it's
barbershop.
beautiful, and it's an art of itself. And I can't. Can you do it? No.
I can do it.
Be careful what you ask. Be careful what you fucking ask in here because we can do anything.
I mean, bounce house. I'm house. I'm bounce. I'll be bounce. I had a mustache. Stupid. I'm talking myself with a split screen.
I'm dying.
I have to make you as the character bounce.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
I'll buy an abandoned building and put together a party in one day. One day.
Yeah, it was like the 19 whatevers. They didn't have a lot going on. They had a lot of
Well, guess what's harder to do in the 19 whatevers? Put together a goddamn party in one day. I can do that now.
I mean, it wasn't,
with
there
email.
wasn't like streamers. It was like literally a barn with like some drinks. You couldn't do a barn and drinks in one day.
No, you're gonna go around town and record the.
There wasn't a lot going on.
Get the bouncer, the old fat guy. that used
they
to
were
know.
all
They're
there.
all
Your
whatever.
husband hated Sinners.
He won't watch it. He hasn't watched it.
He went as far as to dig his heels in and not even put it on.
My husband, if I tell him that something's really good, he'll never watch it.
I love that.
Wait a minute, that's what I do. In fact, I go maybe into very sinister territory.
I wish I'd never told him. I wish
I'll
I'd
watch
never told
Game
him.
of Thrones like with my
Yeah.
wife or something, and we'll be going through it, and I'll get to the last episode where the payoff, and I'll be like, Not doing it.
Oh my god!
And I'll just disconnect myself and float into death.
Look at you.
All right. Okay. So
I got the music ready to go. Okay.
when we come
Plug some
back,
stuff.
I
have
want
to
to
go
talk
pee.
about the snooze button as an invention.
Yes.
I want to talk about Nancy Guthrie and that whole situation.
We have an update.
Daily Showers. Britney Spears selling her all her music catalog.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Tomato juice when you fly.
Yeah, did you know the trick with tomato juice? All right.
Okay,
Talk about
all right.
it. What do you know about umami?
From Friends. That's all I know.
No, the flavor profile. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. The name of the
that's it.
artist is... Let's see if I got this correctly. Oh, this is awesome. Brand new music from punk royalty, Angel Dust, the band Angel Dust.
All right.
We got brand new music from them that we are allowed to play. This is the brand new lead single off of their Cold to the Touch album. The name of the song is Pain is a Must. We'll be right back with more A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. 1-844-TOMNDAN show at TomandDan.com. If you have an email, Amy LaCours is here, and we're hanging out for a big Friday. You know our good friend Brian Zeimel?
Yep.
StreamlineFlorida.com. Mortgages, that's what we're talking here.
Yeah.
He sent me and you a text message a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I saw
we have
that.
a BDM Colty.
Yeah.
Shout out to this guy. He's a veteran. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
He reached out to Brian in October. Brian said, okay, now is not the time. I'm going to hold.
Yeah.
Hold. Boom. Called him yesterday. Finished up the refri. Refri?
yeah.
Did I say refried? Refried beans. Refi. Finished up the refi yesterday.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what we've been telling you Brian will do. We say he will hold on to your
Yeah.
number, wait till the time is right, and then he'll contact you, and you'll be able to pull the trigger, save yourself some money. What do you say about it? This is life. You only get one shot at this, guys.
Listen, me and Daniel are not trying to sell you on anything.
No.
Like, this is for you guys.
Well, no, I
Like,
want you. Okay,
you
I'll
know.
tell you. The jig is up. I'll tell you. I want BDMs happy and making good decisions so they can spend $295 with me until I die. Yes, I do want that to happen.
Okay, yeah, but you could save money by asking Brian to, like, hey, is it time to especially in the past 2 years, if you got a mortgage, like, mortgage rates are lower than they were in the past 2 years, and they are changing, and so it's
It can still be confusing too, but
Yeah.
Brian knows all of it.
and you don't have to follow anything.
No.
And that's the thing. If you, as long as you're on file with Brian Zeimel, and if you had done a mortgage with him, you are on file, and he will contact you, just like he did with Daniel, just like he did with me and Crystal, and like it's just pure business. There's nothing like
No.
it is good for you because
is.
when the interest rates change and you have a higher interest rates, you should refi out of that so you pay less a month. Then like there's any business person will tell you that. I don't know who would tell you not to do that. That seems ridiculous not to. Like, you need the best interest rate constantly, and it does change. And sometimes it's not worth it if it changes so little, or like, hey, you're doing a good. But Brian will tell you that. Brian is a mortgage professional. He's been doing it for a long, long time.
He's cuckoo crazy for mortgage.
He's done it for hundreds of our listeners. Hundreds. Go on the BDM page. Ask if they are happy with Brian Zeimel. I know for sure he's working for BDMs as hard as he can to make the best financial decision for you.
He really does.
And he's been with us for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Gold Star, Standard, Tom and Dan advertiser.
And we really do appreciate you guys calling him. So if you have any mortgage questions or if you're interested in a refi, I did it.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I've been telling, let's talk about this for a second. I've been telling my wife I have a tumor. I think I have a tumor. I have a Mexican tumor in my brain, making me say refried. But yeah, you could be just like Colty, and Brian will call you, and he will do the best thing for you and your family, save you some money. So do what he did. It's Streamline Florida. It's StreamlineFlorida.com. That is, who was that? That was Adjectives and Expletives with You've Been Served. Welcome back to Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom. Amy LaCours is hanging out with us today. So the snooze button.
Do you want me to give you the rundown?
Yeah, Daniel, give us a rundown, and I have this take on the snooze button, and I want to see if Amy agrees.
Okay, let's do it this way because these are kind of fun, and the people in the chat room, and if you're listening along, you can play in your brain. When was it invented, you guys think? What do you think?
Okay, well, I'm going to just deduce that it had something to do with the digital alarm clock
Okay.
And when that became popular.
That's what I thought too, but that is wrong.
Okay, all
That
right,
is
all right,
wrong.
all right.
1956. And I'll put up a picture of it so the chat room can see it. I actually found the actual alarm clock in question here, the very first
Like an analog
one.
clock had it before it was
Yeah,
digital?
it was an analog.
Yeah,
It's this
those
guy right
ones.
here.
I remember
Your
those.
grandma probably had one of these. There
My
it is.
grandma did have one of these.
Yeah,
I love
it's-
the sound of those too. They have like
They
a real
do
distinct
have a sound. They have a specific sound.
I call
to
that the
them.
nuclear bomb clock. I don't know why.
Chernobyl.
It's called the Oppenheimer. We call it an Oppenheimer.
It's old Oppenheimer.
Yeah, that's the old Oppenheimer there. And
Knockoff is the Chernobyl.
yeah, so it was built in the snooze button that you see predominantly at the top there, the big white button. It was just, it is credited one man. And I cannot believe this. I was like, really? And then, ChatGPT was having a field day with this. And I looked it up on Google too, so just to make sure it wasn't misinformation. Anthony Turney, old Tony Turney,
All right.
is the creator of the snooze bar. And what's really interesting about the snooze bar, now follow me with this. This is crazy. It was pre-digital. He built it in 1956
Okay.
on this particular clock. Because of the limitations in this clock, he could only figure out how to get the snooze bar to work for 9-point-some-odd minutes. 10 minutes was not achievable.
Interesting.
It would never work. Whatever
Because probably the gearing.
Whatever
of
the
clock-
gearing
yeah,
in there
yeah,
is,
yeah.
it would stretch it too far. They could not get an exact 10 minutes. So that's why the snooze button to this day is still blanking 9 minutes
Wow.
sorry, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
No other real reason. That if you have a real snooze button, it should be 9 minutes. They've never changed it. GE has never changed it.
You could probably change it in your digital phone
Yeah.
now and stuff like that, but that's the standard. The standard is
standard.
9.
Yeah,
And
because
so-
and I always wondered why. It always bothered me because it was an odd number and I hated it.
it became the industry standard, the 9 minutes, and they just kept it at 9 minutes.
Wow, fascinating.
So, is this the single worst thing to happen to humanity?
But does
More
it?
than pain pills, and I'll explain it, right? Because, and I even try to look up.
Well, I like pain pills more than the snooze button, so I'm listening. I'm listening.
But I know I know this is absurd to say.
Oh, we're still doing. I bought the URL danbuyspainpills.com. Don't talk about.
You know, so many hundreds of thousands of people have died from
Right.
opiate
We don't laugh.
overdoses and
No,
stuff. You
yeah,
know, all
yeah.
stuff like and ruin people's lives
Yeah.
and stuff. But more people, I feel, by numbers, have been hurt by the snooze button than anything else, and there's no benefit. At least the pain pills, someone that's suffering in extreme pain, it will alleviate your pain
The
and
benefit
suffering.
is 9 more minutes of sleep. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
yes.
Well, Maisie
But
doesn't understand it because I started
it's
talking about
not
it with my
enough.
daughter, and she's like,
It's just perfect.
nothing.
It's enough.
No, it's not. It's
9 minutes is heaven. It's 9 more minutes.
nothing.
Of
but I bet you, if you asked your wife, isn't she a snoozer?
Yes, and I hate it. And I live my life with a person that hits snooze so many times, and I'm like, what
They
the?
hit it 9 times.
Yeah, I'm like, you are torturing yourself because
You gave yourself 81 minutes. You gave yourself 81 minutes of extra sleep in 9 minute increments.
Yeah.
So, and it's changed, and it probably will because when people now, everybody uses their phone for the alarm, right?
Yeah.
And so once your phone is
And you can do nine
When-
different
Oh,
ones on your
Conway
phone.
Jay's a snoozer. He does 3 to 4 times.
Okay.
Hey, if, I'm going to say
You're
something,
insane.
and this is going to make you
I do it
mad.
once. I do
Conway
it.
Jay, if you're a snoozer, you're a loser. That's what I say. Snoozer, loser.
You're not a snoozer?
No, hell
I'm a
no.
snoozer. I love a snoozer.
I'm up at 5. I'm up at 5 a.m. I pop out of bed as soon as my alarm. As soon as my I wear my watch to bed. It goes zzz, one time on I launch out of bed into my underpants.
If I know anxiety, your anxiety wakes you up 1 minute before your alarm.
You guys are a product of the industrial industry.
He's honestly not wrong.
You just get up your first
No,
time?
I go like this. I'll be laying there and I'll go. 5:15. I know
Because
it's
you've been
5:15.
waiting for it all
Yeah, I've been
night.
waiting all night. hiding in my sleep. Hiding in my sleep bushes, waiting to wake up.
That's insane.
and so-
you two, you're not a snoozer at all.
No,
Never.
because here's what happens when I
That's insane.
even like now it's such a pain in the ass to hit the snooze on my phone. I just get up, but like even before, and I had the old school alarm clock next to my bed or whatever that you could just hit the big snooze button on top.
It was the red numbers, wood grain, big snooze
So
button.
I'd roll over and I tried the snooze, but I
tried
roll
it,
over
too.
and I'd hit it.
It's not for me.
But then I knew I had 9 minutes. So then I was like, got to get to, like, I only have.
Most of the time I would jack off at 9 minutes, and that's what made me not a snooze man.
No, but I was like,
I fixed it, and you can too.
like, knowing that I only had 9 minutes would render me falling back asleep impossible.
Powerless to it. Yeah.
And then it seemed like when I did fall back asleep, it was like 1 second of sleep, and then all of a sudden it's going off again. And then when I hit it over, I used to do this in high school, and I'd be late for school, and like all this shit where I hit the snooze button so many times. I'm like, this is a horrible. Like, but then I started looking up. Are there benefits to the snooze button? Like, are there health benefits?
Yeah.
And, like, fucking AI tried to give me some bullshit.
Well, it will try to rationalize. It will try to rationalize.
It's like, well, this is what it sounded like, too. And you can research it on your own AI. But it was like, well, I guess you could say that, it does let people wake up in a gentler, in a gradual fashion instead of just immediately waking up. That it lets you get a little buffer between fully waking
like
up.
Starting a car, and like you go out, you start the car, you don't run the car, you start it, you sit for a minute, and then you warm it up, and then you move it.
But that is a lie. You don't need to warm up your car.
Hold on.
Unless you're in a goddamn fucking frozen tundra.
I need to warm up a little bit. I need to be jostled and moved around a little bit, and just like
all of this, and I can't get over my Halloween costume is going to be Little Buffer. I'm going to be a little Michael Buffer.
But
that's funny, right?
But then AI did say, but they're like, overall, there's not really any benefit to the snooze button. And I'm like, it's
but what's
only
the advantage of just getting up too. There's no like big advantage.
Do you
of just
know how
getting
I
up.
use it and how it hurt me and
yes, there's an advantage of not wasting minutes of your life. 18 minutes of your life every day.
Why am I wasting? I'm having a nice time. It's not a waste of I'm having a nice time.
Are you? Because my wife looks tortured every time she hits the snooze button. I see her tossing and turning.
That's a different conversation.
How many times do you think she hits it?
She fucking hits it 6 times.
Does she still do it currently right now?
Yeah, she's addicted to it.
Have you ever asked her about it? And what does she say?
I do it once. I do it once, and that's it. Once.
No.
Nowadays,
you're lying.
I know.
you're Bam Margera saying you had one White Claw. You're lying.
He was lying.
You're a snooze addict.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a snooze addict. I was a snooze addict.
Bam
now
was
I can
like-
do it one time. I do it, but sometimes I'll snooze an hour now because I can. I'll do a whole hour.
Yeah, but that's
shit,
work.
Bam.
You're doing work.
You're lying. You don't have one lime White Claw. You fucking have 10.
What bothers me about it, and let me walk you through how I use it. Okay, I'll hit the snooze button.
Yeah.
Okay, alarm goes off. I hit the snooze button, much like you. It doesn't work. I'm already like, I'm in my anxiety about like you have 9 minutes, and I'm like, I might as well get up. I get up somewhere between 3 and 4 minutes of alarm. I'm in the bathroom doing stuff. Alarm goes off. Now I have to stop brushing my teeth or shower, whatever, to come out and turn the goddamn alarm off that's just going crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do it. Because it just becomes a chore that I have to come back to
But
later
you guys,
to fix.
here's the thing: you guys have the ability to do it. Some people do not have that ability in the morning to not press
You
that
can do
button.
Yeah, you're doing
do it.
Oh my
they
God.
made it.
You can
Society
do it.
made
If
it
you
so
can give
easy.
up Mountain Dew, you can't do it.
Hey, by the way, Amy's already drinking Mountain Dew, which I feel
I
like
wasn't going to talk about it.
Sometimes you accidentally say the N-word.
Look at that. Look on the camera. I put your Mountain Dew on there. Look up there. Look up there. I put it on there. Now there's proof. Look at that.
Now, why are you so weak, Amy? Why'd you let me
so
bully
weak?
you into your addictions?
That's
why.
You came in and you held strong for 1 20-minute segment, and then I hear paper rattling in the lobby, and you're out there like a crack addict.
Here's why it's so bad.
That's me in a nutshell.
Because
I love Mountain Dew.
all alarms were built with the goddamn snooze button. It made it so easy for society to snooze, but it's only done harm. It's never done like good.
I feel like this is deeper because of you being harmed by the snooze button from your wife. It's different. And you got a different thing happening here.
Good. I mean,
So you think
are-
he
you're
has a
just
tendency to
rationalizing.
do this? He finds things that his wife does, and then he weaponizes them against America. Is that what you're saying? Because that is what he does.
Or he's so traumatized by it, he can't be objective about this topic.
There's a
is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying there's a world of snoozers that have told themselves like, it's not that bad. I hit snooze a couple times, and but it would be better objectively if you got that 18 minutes or the three snooze people.
Because here's the thing.
back back and then
wake up-
use it for good.
I wake up all night because I have to tinkle, so it doesn't really matter if I snooze or not. Like, I'm not going to get a good night's sleep anyway, so I might as well get an extra
Not with that
9 minutes.
attitude. Between the snooze
9
bar
minutes.
and that attitude,
Are you
you're
able-
just a sad Sally.
I need better sleep, I do.
So when you hit
You got
snooze,
me.
you're able to go back to sleep immediately
Yeah.
and get a full 9 minutes
yeah.
straight before
Yeah.
it goes off again. That's
And that's the thing. I have worked on my, not bragging, I've worked on my anxiety where I don't have the anxiety about the 9 minutes.
so
Oh,
okay.
I believe her on that.
All right,
You see how stone cold she fucking said that? She's staring down her fantasy, her
Because I
fancy
get that too.
glasses.
Like if I do have a stressful day, then I will get up right away. It will get me up quicker.
Right.
But when I don't have a lot of anxiety, I will sleep easier.
Now here's my argument that you will have no.
Are your
retort.
boys snoozers?
Just set your alarm
Don't tell me to live my life.
to the actual. So how many times do you hit the snooze?
One. I tell one
Okay.
snoozer now.
Then set the alarm for 9 minutes
It's
later
not
than
the
that.
same.
Why is it? You want to wake up and then go back to sleep for 9 minutes?
Yeah,
Why?
I need a little
Just
poke.
sleep the whole
I just
time.
need a little poke. I need a little poke, a little wake up, and that's it.
What if she was able to access better sleep in that 9 minutes than the hour she was doing?
But I
What
looked
if-
this up. You're not able to go back to REM sleep or getting like deep sleep.
What
in
if she
that 9
can?
minutes?
But I like a
Through
little-
her meditative breathing or
I
whatever.
like a little snooze. I like a little wake up snooze. I like the snooze.
But
I
it's
like that
waking you
feeling.
up from the
Well, what
deep
if you
sleep that's
think you like the
beneficial.
snooze? This is what Tom is arguing. What if you think you like the snooze? What if your life would
I've
be
done
better?
both. I've
Okay.
done both where I've just gotten up and it's like,
You sound just like
Amy.
Tom. You're like, I've done them both. I fucking hate it. I'm a snooze
Amy,
person.
it's the Diet Mountain Dew of sleep.
It's the snooze button.
You're addicted to it.
You know what? It
Yeah,
does.
listen, I'm
It's
addicted
true.
to some
It's
things.
true. It's true.
I'm not perfect. I'm addicted
But
to a
I'm
lot
not-
of things.
here's-
I'm
I'm not-
addicted to graphic Japanese mom manga. Have you?
Yeah, I
or
was-
hentai? Maybe it's hentai. Hentai.
I'm
it's only cheating moms. It's all-
putting it
it's
out
all
there.
I read.
Keeping moms relevant. all
Cheating
of
moms.
that. I love
Ask
that.
yourself, does this snooze benefit your life? You may
But
think it
my
is.
snooze is not hurting anybody. Like I'm not
that's
late.
Hurting your family.
I'm
It's
not
hurting your
late.
family.
No, I'm not late, and I'm not waking anybody up with it. Like my husband wakes up at like 2 a.m. So it doesn't even matter to him. Like it's like because he sleeps in like he sleeps like Kramer. He sleeps in 3-hour increments. We all do whatever. We don't shame people for sleeping. Is what I'm saying. In my house.
Oh wow! Are you sleep shaming?
Yeah, he sleeps.
I am sleeping, yeah, because it's something that we don't bring up in society.
I'm not going to be shamed for my 9 minutes of saying the N-word.
All these people
I'll give you
are
one.
doing
I'll give you one for him. Ask him if he wears a Duck Dynasty bandana to bed. If we're sleep shaming, I have heard.
I stopped doing it.
I have heard that there are certain men that wear Duck Dynasty bandanas to bed.
I
For his
stopped
eyes?
doing it.
For his eyes? Or
No,
for his
to
hair?
keep his hair.
Because I hate my hair flopping
Yeah.
over my face because after I wash my
Here-
hair, there's no product.
Here he's Mr. Business. He gets home. He's Willie Robinson, king
gotta
of
be
Duck
manly.
Dynasty,
He's gotta be
Duck
man-
Commander.
He's got to be manly with it so he won't wear like
Listen, a
little
lot of quarterbacks are now wearing headbands, which I appreciate.
A banana clip.
Mahomes, Josh Allen, they all wear the headband. I'm like, thank you for your service.
And you
Made
can't
it
wear
cool.
a do-rag. It'd be really weird if you were wearing a do-rag. So
It was only Brett Michaels back in the
What do
day.
you,
Now it's
what do you wear to
Josh
sleep?
Allen.
If we're talking about sleep, what do you wear? Pajamas? What do you
No,
wear?
I don't wear a goddamn.
Do you wear a shirt? Do you wear a shirt?
No, I do wear boxers.
Just
and-
boxers?
the long
just boxers.
shirt, the long like night shirt.
My wife.
Winnie the Pooh.
Do you
stained
wear
Winnie
what
the
my
Pooh.
wife wears? The dumpiest, shittiest. It's a shirt that I bought.
Aw.
It's a shirt that I bought from what's that trendy store that used to be in the mall that you would go to buy?
Spencer.
No. It's like Spencer's.
Yeah, Gadzooks.
No, it's kind of like that. No. It's like all trendy shit.
Hot Topic.
Hot Topic.
Kind of like that, but no, it was only at Millennium Mall they had one, and
Okay.
it was like they'd have like they'd sell like records and record players. It was very trendy. And I went in there, Urban Outfitters. Thank you, Grady Seasons.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
is Urban Outfitters.
That was a
Nailed
fun
it.
show.
So I bought they had these closeout like shirts at Urban Outfitters, and they were like the shirt from The Hangover, the Triple Wolf shirt.
Okay, yeah.
Remember the old Hangover Triple Wolf?
Yeah.
So I bought like 3 different variations of the Hangover Triple Wolf shirt when it was popular. You probably remember me wearing these.
Yeah.
But then I got way fat and stressed out from this business. Now I'm back where I could almost slide back into those again, but I gave them to Andrea. Now she wears them.
I love that.
She puts her mom titties in them now. And
Which we love.
It is I will say that it looks very comfortable, but it is a horrible off-putting look. The brown, like I don't know why Victoria's Secret makes they They make like, what color is that? Oh, what color is that panty? Oh, that panty is clay colored. Why do
There's
you
different
make?
skin tones.
I don't
is
want a
why.
clay colored panty.
Oh, you don't want a clay colored
No,
person? Wow.
no, it looks like fish tank water. I don't want your panties to look like fish tank water.
But if someone's
I
skin-
want bright white.
if
I want
someone-
black. I want a novelty color. Hearts.
There might be a person that has that skin tone though that might want that.
Fish tank?
Yes.
Nobody has fish tank colored skin. Nobody has that. Go to the
Traditional-
doctor.
Lingerie pink.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
green?
this
Like
guy,
green?
he's a traditionalist. Yeah, how about a pink? I'm a girl. Pink. How about put a little bow on it? You know? Why does everything have to be taupe, gray, clay? Why are we doing Kanye? He's obsessed with all this
Yeah,
color.
that's wild.
If
This
you
stuff is
look at
wild.
all of his clothing, all of it is like taupe, 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 taupe.
His house is all one color.
Weird.
Okay. Oh, so
We're getting off topic. What are we talking about?
I mentioned pain pills, and this reminded me of a topic that I want to talk to Amy about because we stumbled across something that is happening for sure, and no one talks about, and it's doctors that are stereotyping their patients.
I'm glad you're talking
to give
about
them
this.
pain pills.
The epidemic.
And I know we've said this before, but so Daniel's getting a second hip replacement surgery next Friday, a week from today.
I'm getting my
And
second hip chopped.
We're doing the Friday Free Show one day early, and we're taking a couple days off ACT. We got to, and then we'll be back on Wednesday. Anyway, so he's going to get a second hip replacement, and this first one, he got 15 pain pills, right? Which is a huge, like, he shattered
They
it.
chopped my fucking leg off, Amy.
None of that was his
Like, here
femur.
you go.
No, but they chopped my fucking leg off.
They chopped the top of his femur off, broke it, and they wrapped it or whatever. It's like essentially a broken femur, like you got in a car accident. But then they gave him 15 pain pills, and then we laugh because he loves pain pills, which is probably the correct stereotype.
Everybody. Okay, here's the thing. It's like Peppa Pig. Everybody loves pain pills.
I
Everybody.
don't hate them. They make me sick. I
Yeah,
don't like them.
everybody does love pain pills. It's just what varying degree do you love the pain pills?
The people that get sick,
I
I'm
like
like,
stimulants. I don't like pain pills.
I love pain pills.
you're not doing it right.
You're living your life right.
You know, a little less snooze bar, a little more pain pills in your life, and you'd be doing
All right,
it
I'm
right.
You're just taking too much. If I microdose you some pain pills, you'll
Yeah.
be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
it's good.
You need to do pain pills with Tom and Dan.
Listen, I see dragons and I cry.
Yeah.
It's a bad
Everybody-
time.
listen,
It's a bad hang, you guys. You don't want to say that.
The same people that say, "Oh, I don't like THC," I'm like, "You did too much." You like how you've had
Yeah, do it
microdose.
right.
I'll give you the correct. We'll have to experiment for a couple weeks, but
Yeah.
I'll dial you
I
in.
took a lot of drugs. I don't
You
think
need-
you understand.
I
need
can
a
dial
fresh-
you in to be like, this feels good.
Let me paint a picture
I've
for
been
you.
sober for 6 years, but let's go.
Fresh. I mean, it only took, 30 minutes to get you to drink a Diet Mountain Dew? You get a fresh haircut. You get a
Listen,
tall...
when my kid is grown, I will do heroin. We'll have fun. It's gonna be fun. As soon as my kid's in college, give me a call.
You get Starbucks Venti. You go to Millennium Mall. You take 2 pain pills. You walk around with big sunglasses on, and you just float through the mall.
All right, that sounds fun.
I wouldn't have believed this. That they just literally profile Daniel because, like, I think it's his tattoos, his beard. He looks like a biker now. Like, you know,
You look like a
but
biker
even
now.
before this, because you full sleeve tattoos and you got tattoos, like, and you have flat brim hat and stuff,
Right.
like, you're just they.
You look like a street
because
tough. You look like a street tough.
yeah, this happened before.
Like a cornball doll.
And then other listeners,
Like
because we've made jokes about this,
Like a
you
Cabbage
drink
Patch.
Too much Mountain Dew.
they'll come up. This happened with, I don't want to say their names.
No,
but
don't say their
A
names.
couple friends of ours,
yeah.
they were at a book release with us.
Yeah. That are one's big and one looks like a nerd. And we love them a lot.
Yeah.
And,
And
one
I'm fascinated by how it works
Yeah, yeah.
sexually.
And I'd watch it.
Yeah,
I would
and
watch
just
it.
know that every time I see
Yeah.
them, I'm thinking of how it works.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about, oh,
One's
man.
tall and one's little.
Yeah, and now he's got me thinking about how it works.
And I'm like, oh, what is
Yeah.
that like? I'm like, what could it be?
And sometimes I catch myself. I'm on X videos. I'll be like, oh, maybe
Yeah,
I can
these are-
maybe I can just use my own imagination.
As a big guy, very small woman. I
Yes.
look it up. Anyway.
But attractive.
So,
Yeah,
so
not
anyway,
ugly. Not ugly.
they were saying like, oh, this guy just got surgery. They gave him 30 pain pills or more.
He was like, I got a jug of pain pills.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, give me some of your
Is it
goddamn
because
pain.
he's tall? Maybe.
No, it's just he looks like a regular guy.
He looks like
he's
a
not
businessman.
tattooed.
Yeah.
He looks like a businessman.
yeah, like professional businessman. And then he's not tattooed. He's not the and
Regular haircut,
And I'm like,
regular
they are
polo,
doing this shit.
regular
Every
pants,
time I've gotten
regular belt.
Every time I've gotten pain pills, I've gotten way too many. Like Like I got them for I've had 2 ear surgeries. They gave me like a bottle and a half. For my C-section, they gave me a bunch. And I was a nursing mom. I didn't take them because I didn't want to be a nurse. I had a full thing of Percocet, I think, and I didn't take it.
Now, was it in the mid 2000s? Because they were doing that to everybody.
When I had my baby, I had her in 2011. So yeah.
Well, that was at the end of it. That was at the end of it.
You could still get them in 2011. There was a time. Remember my hydrocodone bottle?
Yeah. There was a time that no matter how you looked, you walk in there, they get.
That's Florida.
I've told the story 100 times, but it's worth mentioning because it was my favorite time to ever be alive. I had to get cough syrup, and I drove through the drive-thru, and whoever was doing it gave me the jug that's used to dispense the cough syrup.
Oh, I do like cough syrup.
So when I left, I had a big mega jug, and when I got home, the label, because it's all automated, printed out, said I had over 1,000 doses.
Oh my god!
It was awesome.
And liquid too. You could just be like,
I would just take sips out of it before I go to bed.
I do like that. I would do the drinking part. If I can drink it, I'd like it more. I don't like the pill. I don't like pills a lot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Understood.
They call that the Little Wayne.
This is syrup.
Yeah. What's a couple seizures in the airplane? No big deal.
I'm like, how did he get them?
But I mean, I think your theory is very true because I've never asked for them and they always give me more than I need. And I'll give it to my husband just in case I do get loopy and I ask for more. I forget to take them because I don't want to get hooked on.
Oh, see, I hide them from my wife so she can't do that. She's like, where are your medicines? I say, don't worry about it.
I give him my Adderall too, so I don't abuse that as well.
Well, I need that. You know, bad our business and suffering.
Since he got off Adderall, all gone to hell.
That's the only way our business is going.
Hit the snooze board.
We have been.
So Britney Spears sold her whole music catalog. And when I saw it...
they broke the numbers down this morning on an article. 200 million. How much of that do you think she'll see? They broke it down.
Well, I assumed the vast majority of it.
No.
I know there's lawyer fees and stuff, but
apparently not.
Because other people wrote the music?
Yeah, a lot of it, once it gets dispersed and once legal takes their money, it looks like she'll get about 70 million. And most people are like, oh, man, that will be gone soon. Most people.
But 70 million's a lot.
A lot of money.
Especially if you already have your life established. Like, she's got mansions.
Did someone see her do it? Did they? I haven't seen Britney in a while. I feel like Britney's not alive, and I feel like somebody is like doing it for her. Has anyone seen her do it? Was she at the court?
With like a weekend of burning?
Wait, you think she's been dead for quite some time? This is the wildest thing.
I see her dance crazy dancing.
Only a sober person would say this, by the way.
I mean, you're right. I only see her crazy dancing and no other.
Well, there's all
I see her
this
do
stuff
nothing
about
else.
Break down your theory. I'm listening.
All this stuff about like it's not like when you look at her Instagram, it doesn't look like her. It looks like there's like filters that someone's making her. We haven't seen
her
out.
teeth that people are picking apart.
We haven't seen her out and about really at all. They said that like her wedding was like kind of a sham. Her new one, it was like on a movie set. It's one of the big conspiracies. I don't think or she went to another planet or something, maybe Mars.
Yeah, I think.
Well, that's a Mountain Dew talking. I mean, that's a crazy.
You cracked her out. What did you do? You got her.
The hell you talking?
You got her a Mountain Dew.
I told you not to give me drugs.
She's extra crazy lately too.
Yeah, I mean, she obviously is suffering from a mental illness, and we're watching it, and she keeps putting it online, and we're fascinated by it, and we're fascinated by the whole story, and it's and because it's a relatable story to a lot of us in society because we all know someone who's suffering from mental illness. So and watching a celebrity go through it, it's sad, and so half of us are sad, half of us are like making fun of her.
Right.
Half of us are like.
And did she even go? I don't even think she went to like
curious.
real school. Like she's been in the industry since she was in Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah.
Her whole life, she's just
reason.
been like literally a puppet for her family, and then not being taught how to be a human. But I don't think she's. I don't know. I don't think she's alive. I think somebody else is making that money.
So, but and Chris. And her selling her inventory made perfect sense to me because like other people are like, she sold all the rights, but I'm like, yeah, but now's a good time to sell.
Yeah.
Like especially with a lot of the music she didn't write herself, right? Or like writers wrote it. She owned it because like obviously you employ a writer to write something for you, you own it.
Right.
And so like she owned it all, but it's like she doesn't have that attachment to it. It's like someone a singer-songwriter that wrote everything, selling that catalog is probably more valuable to you personally, but it's like if someone's writing music for you to perform and you still own it, it's probably easier to sell. And
Who'd
it's like
she sell it to?
Probably to a giant, like there's huge corporations.
big
Universal
companies
or
that try
something,
to
a big
scoop
company.
these things
Because
up.
they'll buy it and then they'll look at it like over the next 50 to 75 years, we
Right.
can make double what we bought it
And
for.
that's what really stinks, though, is like it's not about the money. It's about like your likeness and your music being on a M&M ad or whatever.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, you sold it.
Yeah,
But
their company's name is Primary Wave. They've done this before. They're an independent music publisher, and they have a bunch of different artists that they work with.
And also, there are people making Britney Spears' life decisions for her behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's the thing. People are thinking like she's making these decisions herself. Like, she has not been capable of doing that for a
she
while.
got emancipated from that, so she can make her own decisions now legally. But is that happening? We really don't know.
Yeah, I would bet on the fact that there are people, loved ones, I
Right.
think that maybe care about her own best interest. For
The ones that are still around her, because I
Yeah.
know she's isolated some of them, right?
Right, like her dad. Her dad's the one that had put her under like basically a Baker Act. Basically, like she was legally deemed incompetent and then was not able to make her own choices about her estate for many years.
And that's why everybody rebelled against it.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, she's being
like
held."
Free Britney and all that. Yeah,
yeah. And then that happened, and like her family was like, like it seemed like they were like, "Okay, like we're trying to help her."
Right.
Now, who knows in what level of like are you taking advantage of something? Hard to tell, but she, I don't think, is capable of making like regular life decisions at this point. And like,
but they were making her do that show in Vegas, and like she hated it, and like so that was a thing. Like, you guys know how it is being stuck in the music industry and wanting to be out, but it's part of your livelihood because you're supporting your whole family, right? So it's like she's had to do that her whole life. Like, everybody depends on her, and so who knows? Yeah, what's her and what's not her?
Yeah, so it's I
She
look
probably
at it
doesn't
like
even know that.
it's better she gets
the scary part.
Yeah.
Get the $70 million. This
Right.
will probably ride it out for the rest of her life now, because if someone can help her invest it,
Right.
and then like
Or not spend it.
and not spend it, and do responsible things with it, like just keep your livelihood. Like you got a mansion you live in, and like I said, all the stuff she's built, like maintaining it. I think that $70 million can maintain it for her and her like kids probably for generations. $70 million
It
is a
just
lot.
depends, like her property and her property taxes and how much money she's spending on stuff. Because like
That's expensive
MC
life.
Hammer had what 100 million.
Well, the
or something
chat
like
room,
that.
the chat room said this, and I do believe this is correct. I do think she did move to Mexico,
Oh,
and that's her primary residence now.
Oh, it's in Mexico?
I think so. So she probably, and I'm sure.
Well, there's less taxes in California.
yeah,
Right.
and it's cheaper
So
there
who
to live.
knows what she's doing or how it's working out.
she's
but
happy.
but I think she'll be okay. I don't think she is happy. I don't know if she will be happy. I think she's been driven crazy.
You know,
is what it looks like.
We need to
And
do a
it's sad.
Which is
show.
like her song crazy.
Like I know some rich guys, and like we could put a voice modulator on it, like so, because I've always been fascinated with the amount of money it costs to maintain a rich lifestyle, and the amount of money people spend on like things that to us are frivolous, but like it would blow your goddamn mind. Like,
Well, like when Jelly Roll said he spent $1 million a year on security.
yeah.
Wow.
Like,
And I'm like, what?
like if you, and I'm not talking about the ultra rich and famous. I'm talking your average Florida mansion rich man, right? Because I know some of these guys that have like, okay, they have a really nice house on the water. They got their boat in a yacht
Could
club.
probably get some emails from guys.
Yeah. Like they got a nice fishing boat at a yacht club, and then they got their mansion, and then they got their condo down in the Keys or whatever. And
Do
like,
they have a secondary residence?
and that's how like their condo and the
Yeah.
keys and all that stuff. And then you go over just their AC bill and their first
Yeah.
mansion, and then what it costs a month to maintain their boat, because
Right.
then you have to pay like a
Giving
dock
gas on their boat.
Yeah, like it is.
well, just the upkeep of not using it.
Yeah.
Like, it could
the
be-
docking fees.
it could be like 50 G's a month.
Yeah.
On like just bills,
Yeah.
of like,
Yeah.
and you're like, what the fuck, 50 G's?
Yeah.
Like, it's an insane
No, the one I
amount
like-
that we can't even comprehend. Like, it is crazy.
The one I like is that, like, we all know what our monthly nut is for our mortgage. We all know that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if you own a home, you know what that is. But then you think of the guys where their monthly payment for the landscaping upkeep.
Yes, yeah, all
I'm
landscaping.
talking upkeep. Just what's done on their property. Like, I've known some guys, and we that guy that in the chopper world was doing landscaping. Some of the bills that he was collecting from people, it was like $12,000 a month.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know a guy that,
A month?
that was spending $1,000 a month on just landscaping, and like that's what he paid for landscaping. And I'm like, $1,000?
No, there are guys that do businesses and their homes that are in the 10s, 20s.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
it's insane.
Well, and I used to work work for a credit card company, and I would be able to see what people bought. And I grew up again like pretty poor, and I would see people like they'd spend $10,000 on limos, or even like taxi cabs back then, like people, and then they wouldn't pay their bills, and I'd have to call them like, hey, like, oh, I'm sorry, I just forgot. Yeah, I'll give you $10,000. Like people at that echelon just don't even think about it.
I read some article about like, and we should interview some. It's hard because a lot of them sign non-disclosures. So
Salty Captain John in our chat room does yacht detailing in the winters and says he makes a lot of money.
I bet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He says the standards is 15% the value of the boat per year in maintenance.
Wow.
Yeah, the upkeep and maintenance is insane. Fuel costs, like it'll
Taxes,
blow your
you got
mind.
Taxes on it? Do you have to get like a tax on it? No.
But there are people in our society that this was an article about a lot of people that worked as like nannies or for rich people in some way, because rich people will hire like not only nannies that everybody knows about, but like other people, just like home managers and stuff, like just to come in and like do and take care of their general bills and like upkeep of their house and like make sure their car insurance is paid and all this, like just gonna manage the bullshit that they don't want to take care of.
No money, no problem.
Yeah. And then watch. It's kind of like assistants and things like that, and they'll get paid handsomely, but they'll see the inside of what these people will pay and what they'll do, and like the amount of money that's essentially like wasted, and we call it wasted. There's just like, because and that's what would be, it's money subjective, like $50 to $50,000 to them is $50 to us.
Sure.
And when you think about it that way, you're like, oh yeah, I'll spend $50 frivolously, and like even a waste, like, oh shit, this is $50 more than I thought. Like that's the level of rich I am. The $50 I could spend with not freaking out.
Yeah, we know those.
There used to be a time where $50 was a lot to me, and I was like, oh shit, 50. Now in today's current economy, $50 is nothing.
We don't even control that as time marches on, inflation and everything.
But then you get to a point where that 50 is that person's 50,000, and it's hard for us to wrap our head around, but it's fucking true. It is crazy.
It doesn't seem, though, the old adage of like it doesn't buy you happiness or whatever. I mean, I guess it can, but I wouldn't say that by and large. I look at my more wealthier friends and see like,
that's true.
Whoa,
no, 100%.
I think it buys security, which can make you more, less
comfort.
I wish more people would say that though, like because it does buy security and it does make things easier.
I've never been rich, and I've been middle class, and I've been very, very poor, and I'm still scared. I'm as scared as I was poor, because I feel like it could be gone any minute. So if I was like at an echelon where I could pay a boat detailing or something like that, maybe I would feel more secure. I don't know.
Well, there is a level of wealth that you get once you get past real poverty,
right?
Then into like middle class. Like the jump between middle class and ultra rich isn't that much, because like we're all in air conditioned,
not in creature comforts. No,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're all the same.
You can only sit in one room at a time.
Yeah, right. I got like they just have a bigger boat than me, and they have a bigger house than me, and nicer cars, and like they have more cars, but it's the same comfort. We're living the same general life, and so that jump isn't. But then extreme poverty to middle class, huge jump.
Huge.
So once you just get to that, and then that is becoming like you're able to
unattainable almost.
Well, it is, but there's that theory that like technology and AI and stuff will make a lot of things more accessible for everybody, and everybody's like comfort level.
Tighten it up a little bit.
It'll broaden everybody's comfort level. I mean, it's already happening now. Like,
well, and there is
the
a gap
TVs
for it. Yeah,
everybody has TVs, everybody has phones.
AC, and then like that kind of the phone thing is like you have unlimited entertainment. Like people didn't have hot showers 100 years ago,
or floors. So
it's like there is.
I'm pro floors. I did an ad today where I was talking about how much I like floors.
Fancy,
love me some floors.
Core Flooring, no sponsor.
Core Flooring.
All right, let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll want to talk about tomato juice and daily showers and the Nancy Guthrie. Have you heard about Nancy Guthrie?
Mm-mm.
Oh, real what?
Oh, I love that. I love
the kidnapping of the mom.
No. I've been trying to be off the internet for my mental health. Yeah.
Oh,
Better
my
way
God.
to live.
This story,
Because knowing about this does nothing to
It
me.
does nothing. There aren't any real
Benefits at
updates
all?
or details, and it's terrible and it's sad
All right.
and it's horribly
Should I
sad.
Google, do I need to Google it before we talk
You
about
could Google it. Yeah.
All that it does is make you paranoid that someone's going to kidnap your mom, which I am going to sell a mom kidnapping insurance because I see the business.
How much yank could we get locally if I kidnapped your mom? She's in on it. She'd play along. Mama Van's down.
Well, that'll help us market our mom kidnapping insurance that we'll sell.
Yeah.
That if $50.
I
feel
prick
like
her
you're
finger, a little bit of blood. I prick her finger, a little
Well,
bit of
'cause
blood by the
Yeah.
doorstep. Oh my God.
Yeah. 'Cause
This would be good.
Selling fear.
Yeah. Freem. The name of the band is Leap. That's the name of the band. The name of the song is Sinking Feeling. This is my pick of the week. We'll be back with more on Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan right after this. Amy LaCours is here.
Woo-hoo.
We're going to finish out the day, guys. We'll be back.
Don Mealy Chevrolet in Claremont. JC Harrelson is our contact. He's a sales manager over there. He will take care of you, especially if you contact them and say, I want to talk to JC Harrelson.
It's like jumping a couple of steps ahead than everybody else. You get a point of contact.
I'm a Tom and Dan listener. I know Tom Van bought his Chevy Silverado from you guys. We bought Crystal Chevy Traverse from Don Mealy Chevrolet.
Can I tell you something? You've been cucked.
What do you mean? Oh,
Our
because
buddy
he owns my truck?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Our buddy Jesse of Shark Tank, he has a new Silverado. And this guy's truck next to your truck. His truck was next
What
to
just
yours.
paid mine off?
He has a beautiful Chevy truck, and you are
I
letting
should trade
other
it in.
businessmen outshine you in front of your own studio. And don't think for a second that Jesse, if you're listening to this, I know you did that on purpose. I know you were trying to make Tom
I
look
should contact JC and find out how much I can get for a trade-in because they offer great trade-in value.
They do.
Yeah.
Well,
And
your wife has done that. Let's talk about that for a minute. She has a particular type of SUV she loves.
Yeah. There's something about having a new truck. It's just so
nice.
good. It's so
It
nice.
is Two words for you, baby. And I did call you baby. Air-conditioned seats. Air-conditioned seats.
But that's how long Don Mealy Chevrolet has been with us, where I bought my truck from them, and it's paid off already. Like, they are again, a Gold Star Standard.
Gold Star Standard
Been with
client.
us over 10 years, and they're right there in Claremont.
Now, a better show would have...
It's worth driving over there for the hookup.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because, how often do you buy a new car? So it's like, you driving over to Claremont, it's right around the corner. It's not that far. You
Make
drive
a day of it. Go get yourself some
yeah,
barbecue.
And then a lot of this can be done online with talk to JC, you figure out what you have, you go test drive something,
It's a lot less painful than it used to be to buy a new vehicle, especially when you do what we're telling you and use JC and use one of the point of contacts we have.
Yeah, but you got to make sure to tell them Tom and Dan sent you. It's dmchevy.com.
Hey, fart in words, we're back. Welcome back to Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I am Tom. So, Amy, tell us about the piece in the Orlando Comedy Magazine.
So it's called Lousy Human, and each month...
Oh, hold that up so I can get a good shot of it.
Each month they pick a different magazine to kind of make fun of, and this was a Playboy make fun of. And I have a piece called Color by Consent that teaches men how to keep their hands to themselves. It's like a little coloring book, but it all looks like an old Playboy from like the 70s or whatever. And so it's super fun.
Where do you get one of those?
They can go to lousyhuman.com and they can get a digital version for $5, or they can get a really beautiful copy like this for $20. And it's all local. My friend Rue's in there. She's not. That's not Rue.
This is like an old school zine.
Exactly.
A really high quality one.
Joe Billy, he's a local comedian. Him and his wife have been working on these. They've made, I think, like 4 or 5 of different ones. And this is the first one I've been a part of. And it's the first time I've gotten published for a humor little thing. And I'm really happy about it, excited about it.
The drag queen you have on the cover
was beautiful.
was the artist that was at our Fairvilla event we were doing.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And there's three different covers, so you can buy one of the different covers. You can pick which one you want.
This is cool.
And it's all just it's all in the vein of like a 70s Playboy, but it's a spoof. It's a silly. It's a fun.
Yeah, this is
and
great.
It's beautiful, and I'm very excited to be a part of it. So I just wanted to show you guys. And
Very cool.
Yeah.
So the colors of consent: green means go, right?
Hit it.
Red means stop. I know that. All
Come on,
right.
yellow means.
You have to
Let's
read the
talk about it.
article. So you have to read the article,
Yeah.
and basically how
What does blue mean?
Yellow means hurry up. It's turning red.
Yeah. Blue
No.
means
Go fast.
Blue means
No.
blue
Take it.
is the past of blow.
No.
Blue is blow.
Listen, it's a coloring book for people that need help to understand consent. So it's like, wear on your
Well,
back.
I have a wife now, and I don't need consent. Is that true?
Take whatever you want.
Yeah,
I own
it's
her.
mine.
just for that.
She's mine now, right?
She still needs to give full consent.
Yeah.
What?
What? Hold on a second.
You sure?
Property does not need to give consent. That's Florida law. DeSantis told me that.
This is for you.
If there's two things DeSantis told me, property does not need to give consent, and the slaves learned English, so that's a good thing. That's what DeSantis said.
That's wow.
If there's boots on your feet, play ball.
I've never heard that.
I don't know what that means.
We've done a lot of bad.
All right.
Yeah,
Moving
so
on.
I'm very
What-
excited to be a part of it. I started the Color by Consent as a little sketch, as a little fake commercial. I've done it live, and then I turned it into a little piece for
That's
this.
cool.
So, yeah.
I like you have good creative energy. And you know what you do? You do something that most people, and myself included with creativity, don't do, and you act on it and you do it. You produce it.
Thank you. Well,
So
I get
it's
around
one thing
people that do it.
We were just talking about that this morning. It's one thing to think of a good idea. It's another thing, or even if you just think it's a good idea, it's another thing to execute it. Well done.
You have done millions of shows. You produce so much content.
No, but we're stuck in a rut. We're doing the same old shit.
So,
You're doing a good job. You're doing a very good job.
compared to what?
I don't know. Compared to what?
I don't
Who
know.
else has a million episodes of stuff like that people want to
Oh,
listen to?
everybody does.
Everybody
The
does.
answer to
I
that
don't,
is
I don't
everybody.
have a million episodes.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause you're smart.
It's us, the crazy people.
You take my compliment. You take my compliment.
You're like, hey, crazy person, how many episodes do you have? A million. Okay.
I got millions. And then we yell at our listeners, and then we finish in a tight little bow. Fart inward on the end of it.
Fart N-word. And it can all be gone with fart N-word.
There you go. All right, what do you want to talk about, buddy?
So
We got a lot to get to in a little bit of time.
Sorry.
Okay, we asked Amy about Savannah Guthrie,
Yeah.
and she didn't know who that was because you're off your phone.
Proud of
which,
you.
Which,
proud of you for
which
not
made
knowing
me
that.
think.
You're all being too nice.
If it-
be mean.
If it wasn't for this show, I would still be living in 2001. Like I would have the same. Like my old.
So I bring the stories in. I bring the news.
Yeah. Like I would have been never been exposed to any news,
Yeah,
nothing.
it'd be nice.
And then I'd be living in 2026.
Live on a
instead-
beach.
Like
Yeah.
but like
I
what?
mean,
You
it's
can't
not-
say that.
It's not like that's really news more than it's just an odd,
It's a
sad,
crazy story.
crazy story, right?
And so really nothing new has come out, which is also
Well,
crazy.
other than now everybody hates Ring Doorbell.
Yeah.
If there's anything
yeah.
to come out of the Savannah Guthrie's mom story, it's that now everybody's like, well, hold on a second, Ring Doorbell.
We all knew though that Ring Doorbell was the devil from the beginning, right? Like nobody thought it was a good idea.
I just don't think
have computers
I don't think it does
controlling.
anything. I think we think it does something, and I think we think it lowers crime rates, but maybe it does nothing. I don't know.
It creates a surveillance state, and then it makes computers be able to know everything about your life. It's always been bad.
well, they already know him.
Sorry,
They know.
Should have
I'm
given
addicted to scrolling as I put all my information and then I'm scrolling, but it knows what I like.
So you're telling me?
Like, it
And
knows
then
I'm racist.
And then I take AI and I talk to AI. I'm like, I'm going to tell you all my secrets. You're not going to
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
anybody, are you?
And it's going to
AI 's
record
like,
all your
Yeah.
racist stuff.
oh, I say nothing but racist stuff to my AI. No, I don't.
What I was surprised about the Ring Doorbell is that so many people got up in arms about like.
Oh, people are throwing him out now, dude.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, like they were able to get this Ring Doorbell footage of the suspect or what they think. It has to be the suspect because this person went missing.
Oh, I
And
hope
this-
it was just a random guy that likes removing doorbells.
Yeah, but
Please be a rando.
He's got obviously I'm robbing a bank with face covered,
Yeah.
sunglasses, like he's all covered, and he removes the Ring Doorbell.
Right.
Now everybody was like up in arms because they were able to go back and reverse engineer and get the footage, even though
Yeah.
like she had hadn't paid for the service to be up on the
Sure,
cloud.
yeah.
So like they
The
they
Ring
basically
doorbell is recording even when they said
So
they're
this
not.
is what they say. They say since it was the doorbell, both Nest hardwired and battery versions of the doorbell have the ability to record, even in the event of Wi-Fi loss or power loss. The hardwired ones have a small battery built in for that purpose. Google advertises that on the box and doesn't hide that. What the FBI did is subpoena Google for the footage, and then Google worked with a third-party company to comb through their cloud servers to find the footage. If the Guthries were subscribed to Google Cloud Plan, like everybody else typically is, it would have been quicker. It was super intensive task that was clearly not easy since it took tons of manpower. But I guess your Ring will record and upload to the cloud for free after it's disconnected 1 hour.
so they're able to go back and forensic
And they all do that, supposedly.
forensic analysts are able to go back there and get the thing, which has been happening with cell phones and computers for long enough where I was surprised. Like, yeah, you put a Ring doorbell, you have it like, your computer, the shit you search, like they'll go back and look at it if you fucking are accused of committing a murder or they're trying to save someone's life who's been kidnapped. Like, I don't know if this is a public service announcement, but you put cameras in your house, they're able to go back there and get whatever on there. Like you shouldn't.
Even your TV, like your TV has a camera in it too. Like anything with the camera in it can do.
Alexa has been listening
to every
in rooms where they've solved crimes because
they heard you talking.
They heard you talking, or they heard you killing your wife.
Right? Yeah. They're able to go back there and like with a forensic person, and then take that out. And the only way to get rid of all that is not live in technology world. You can do, but good luck. It's so hard as hell.
Most of these threads that I'm in on Reddit, if it's about the true crime that is the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, what's funny is, and you nailed it, it's like you'll go, Nancy, because we have no details, so there's nothing really to fixate on, but it will. So this is what we're fixating on. It'll be like Nancy Guthrie, no details, and then the entire thread just goes to people that are now, I can't have a Ring doorbell now because it's recording outside of my house when I don't know with even and it's just uploading and what are you doing out there in front of your house? Like I know what people are saying. Dan, why are you saying that? Why are you taking my freedom away, Dan? I'm not taking your freedom away. I'm just saying, what the hell are you doing?
You're not interesting. No one cares.
You're not in. Thank you. But he says it better than I do. You're not interesting. No one cares.
Yeah, and then
except for the FBI.
Yeah. And if you do kill your wife one day, they will get the footage.
And they should get the footage.
And if you're ever thinking about that, you shouldn't have a Ring doorbell because they will. Or maybe you should because I want you to go to jail for killing your wife.
Yeah, you should.
Or if you have Tourette's and accidentally kill your wife.
So you're one of these people. You have a non-internet doorbell, right?
I don't know. I'm a lady and I don't know.
I knew that. I knew that stereotype. I knew it. Busted. That's why we'll see you tomorrow. Women are weak. We'll be right back.
I really don't know. Like, as soon as I start, I'm out of my element. I don't know what I have.
Well, guess what? I don't know either. No one knows, Amy. That's the thing. We all have this shit in our house, and no one knows how it works.
My husband and I fight about it because, like, I can't get logged into it. Some of them work, some of them don't. Like,
You're one of my favorite people.
I just gave up because if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. If someone's gonna murder me, they're gonna murder me. Like I don't. Whatever.
Yeah. I like that. Drink your Mountain Dew.
Smoke them if you got them. Live your life. Hopefully, I keep my kids safe, and that's all I really care about. Other than that, like I get too much anxiety, and if I'm checking that camera all the time, it's not good for me. So I don't care.
Yeah. And so
all or nothing.
I only have one. I have a Ring.
At the front door.
Yeah.
And then my wife added a dog cam inside for Dansby.
Oh, they'll look at you there.
That's nice.
They'll use that to solve the murder.
Oh, they will.
And all the tape of you saying.
Yeah, that's why I disconnected it. I took it
even if disconnected, still recording.
I took it off No. I unplugged it. There's no power going to it.
So I will say, though, like, because me and my buddy the Wizard were joking around about this, and there's this new thing with Ring that you could opt into with your Ring doorbell to help find like missing dogs. Have you seen this?
No.
And this is all hearsay. Like, I didn't go and do research. It just popped in my head right now. But I guess there's a thing you could opt into with Ring where people can use your Ring to find their missing dog. Like, basically, like, to see which way it ran. And then you can give people access to, like, oh, you could look at outside my house, to find my dog or whatever.
People
like,
can abuse that. Anything with that, someone can abuse.
Oh, I'm looking for titties when I'm here. Like, are you sunbathing in the front of your house? That's what I'm looking
Searching for titty.
Yeah.
Well, remember the fear of there's a Russian looking at your baby right now. Like,
No, they were talking to your baby. They couldn't.
There's a Russian talking to your
they
baby.
were looking at your baby, but they were also talking to it.
Oh, that's true because the cams for the kids.
Hello there, baby. It is me, Russian. I'm staring at you. I can see a tiny penis in diaper. Hello, baby. I see penis in diaper.
So,
You need a shot.
it does seem, like we are moving towards like a Minority Report type of thing. I mean, like even like you've
Great
heard,
movie, by the way. I love that.
You've heard the stories of like the endless flying drone above cities that
Right.
just record everything and they're able to track back any crime. Where it's like if they're recording at all times, and I believe satellites will probably have, and if they're not doing it already, have.
Did you see the new footage of the guy?
What?
They have another. It's not a joke. They have another video of who they think is this guy. He's
Samantha
it's
Guthrie
20 minutes before he disengages the camera. This is the only update I have, so I'll give you something
For
of
Savannah Guthrie stuff.
Savannah Guthrie's mom. I'll give you some true update stuff. This is not 100% confirmed, but they're sitting at like a 90% confirmed on this. 20 minutes before the footage of him putting the weird moss on there and he disassembles it, we see his outfit. He's got the black barbecue gloves on.
Yeah.
He's covered head to toe as if he doesn't want any of his hair follicles or anything to fall in there, right? They have a video and they've actually, when I've seen it sent out, he doesn't have the mask on, so they blur the face. But they have another video of a guy holding two backpacks. One matches the other backpack identically, and he's in similar clothing, and he's trying to get in another person's back patio. Now, this makes more sense to me, not to be the spoiler here, but he's trying to get in somebody else's back patio like 20 minutes prior to the other one. And then that kind of looks like, and this is what makes more sense to me, kind of looks like robbery gone wrong. Bring the old lady with us. I could see that. I could see us all thinking that this was a ransom. Bitcoin's all fake. That's all fake. This is just a standard.
Oh, I thought the Bitcoin ransom note was confirmed by.
It's a confirmed real ransom note. It's not confirmed connected immediately to the guy that did the crime.
All right,
They're not connecting that. But my point is, I could see a scenario where in this other video they do show him he's like trying to get through a gate. He can't get in the gate, so he moves on. He gets in his car and moves on. And they're kind of teeing it up to be like, what if he was just trying doors? He opens this old lady's house, goes in there, starts ransacking it. Old lady comes out. He sees her, hits her on the head. That's the blood. Bring her along. We have no witnesses, and that's...
who knows? Yeah.
Who knows? But they do have another video that you probably will see. I'm fascinated with this fucking story. I can't stop. I wish there was more detail. I hope they find her alive.
Maybe she's in on it. Maybe she wanted to get away from her failing.
That's the most ridiculous. No,
You've never thought about a big
you know what?
plan?
Get the hell out of here. How dare you with Nancy fucking Guthrie? How dare you? You monster.
But it does make me want to sell kidnapping insurance because everybody's now
they
afraid
want it.
of getting kidnapped.
They want it so
which
bad.
is like this shit is.
Can we do that?
There's a reason why this story is so popular because it never fucking happens, and that's why. And it plays into everybody's fear of like, oh yeah, you could get kidnapped. You can't get kidnapped. And it was like, I'll see it happen once.
She got kidnapped.
Well, it's done now. It's just like plane crashes.
See, you guys have never had to worry about being kidnapped, so you don't care. Like, I always have to worry about being kidnapped. Like, I could be, like, taken right now just because.
How did you get over thinking we were going to kidnap you?
You could right now because I would be like, okay, yeah. You got me now, dude.
I'm going to tell you something. I wasn't thinking about kidnapping you, but now I am thinking about I'm thinking about what I would do. I would lock you in a room. I would put you to work for us.
Yeah, but Amy, worrying about it doesn't change the
It's not kidnapping if I want to stay.
chances of it happening. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't know that. I know people that go missing. It's the same thing as being kidnapped. Just because they got murdered doesn't mean they're not kidnapped.
Yeah, or they go missing.
Missing is just self-kidnapping.
They get kidnapped and then they get murdered. Just because the murder's there doesn't mean that kidnapping's not happening.
Okay, well, All I'm saying is it's extremely rare to the point where you can worry about getting struck by lightning too. It's,
And that is
Can we go to the
why.
numbers? Can we go to the numbers on that?
That is why
I'm
we never
right.
go to the numbers.
I'm right on the numbers. It's extremely rare.
It is
You're a
rare.
tall guy. You know what? It's tall privilege. Tall men never have to worry about being kidnapped.
You're
ever.
pumping his ego. This is not a tall man.
Amy,
I know, I'm 5'2", but he's not a tall man. We're just extremely small.
I will go running in the woods at night, Amy,
can't, and
with
I
loud
can't.
punk rock
He
in my
loves it.
ears.
And I can't.
He loves
because
it.
I'm a little person that could literally be like picked up.
Oh,
and,
if I
like,
saw you
thrown.
running through the woods late at night with punk rock in your ears, I'm snatching you up right in the trunk.
Exactly. And I could be put into a van and never saw again, and it could happen right now.
You have this
No,
thing
it's
about
not gonna
vans.
happen.
We already know about your dad's van. Yeah.
Let's sell the insurance.
I'm
gonna sell
saying you're going to be our first customer. That's all I hear. All I hear is money.
it's fine by me. Let's do it.
So,
Oh my
My first
god.
endorsement deal.
so tell me about tomato juice. And
Okay, we
flying.
get in with something completely stupid.
Okay.
Okay, so and let me see if I got my. Do I have my notes? Where's my phone? Oh, it's here. I gotta get my notes. Okay, there is science behind this. It has to do with tomato juice.
By the way, a lot of people that drink Bloody Marys on airplanes are going to love this.
hold on, I gotta find my little thing here because I didn't know we were going to that. Like, here, plug something quickly, and I'll gather my notes. How about that?
Okay, I'll plug Becoming a BDM because we have BDM Appreciation Week coming up. We also have our BDM Appreciation Week party on April 11th. And you'll only know where it is and all the details if you are a BDM because we will be probably sometime around the beginning of March. We'll send out the invite to everybody for the appreciation party. You could bring you and one guest.
Yep.
We've got a lot of entertainment. And then the week prior to the party, everybody is going to be getting their $5 shirts.
Yes.
And what that is if you are a BDM, you could buy a $5 BDM shirt, and it comes with a lot of extra gifts from sponsors and things.
Yeah,
that,
we've been gathering some stuff too.
which, by the way, if you want to help us out stuffing the $5 shirts, we're doing it at Hourglass Brewing on April 1st. And so just send me an email. I already got a couple of emails, and it starts at 11, but we always need help. And we've done this for a couple of years now, stuffing all the shirts and all this extra gifts and coupons and things.
We
and
provide
orders.
lunch if we remember to provide it.
Okay.
You will, you will have
And beers.
you will have a good time. It's fun.
So send me email tom@tomandan.com. So.
All right, so it's funny because it was a meme I saw, and I hate it when I see a meme. Like, I like to know at least a little bit of what's going on in the meme. So this one I saw, and I had no idea what was going on.
Okay.
And it was a meme. It was a picture of a lady on an airplane.
Yep.
And she's sitting in her seat, and there's what I was going to say a stewardess, but that's frowned upon. What do they call
Flight
it?
attendant.
Flight attendant. There's a flight attendant serving her tomato juice.
Fart stewardess.
Oh, well, sorry. Fart stewardess. Oh, my God. Fart stewardess.
I saw him like glitching.
You scared the
I'm
shit out
sorry.
of me.
I'm saying it. I'm going to say it.
I didn't want to say it.
He got
I'm
me.
sorry.
Fucking got me. And the meme is the lady sitting there, and the stewardess, the flight attendant is opening a tomato juice for the lady, and then at the bottom, she's pouring it into a cup, and then on the bottom it says, "If you know, you know."
Okay, right.
And I'm like, what?
Well, this is classic clickbait.
Yeah, it's like, if you know, you know. I'm like, what do you mean if you know, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that
and
got
then
you.
all these people were asking, what's the joke? It's in this group I'm in on Reddit called
Okay.
What the Hell? It's like, what the hell? And it's for old people that want things explained to them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
all right.
need that. Can you send it to me?
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
There's like
Especially if I'm off the internet. I hate being out of the know with
there's
stuff.
like 190,000 people in this group. It's
Okay,
awesome. And
thank you.
everybody in
That's
there is
gonna be really
racist
helpful.
and mean. So there's a picture, and I told you the whole thing. You know, it's like,
Okay.
if you know, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the hell? Everybody's asking, what's this mean? What do you mean to tomato juice? If you know, you know. And then people are doing the quintessential thing that you're supposed to do in this, and they're like, I know.
Oh, yeah.
You
So
know,
you're
like,
the one that
fuck
knows
you, you know? So and it's science. Tomato juice, or what is considered umami flavor, and like umami flavor, it's like there's salty, there's sweet, and umami is like almost like it's savory, but it's like a richer flavor. It works best, or it's not degraded in the airplane. Every other flavor is based on altitude. Low pressure, like 6,000, 8,000 feet, very dry. It's very loud. Did you know that the sound of an airplane affects your taste?
The sound of
The
it?
sound of the airplane affects your taste. Yeah, they've done tests on this before, and in an airplane, if you're subjected to constant engine noise right around 85 decibels, your taste is diminished slightly, just enough for salty things and sweet things to taste more bland in the air. But the one thing out of everything, the umami flavor, this type of flavor that reigns supreme, it's not degraded, and in fact, some people say it's enhanced because of the conditions. Tomato juice.
Wow.
It's the only thing. And when you taste it, some people say, won't even like tomato juice. You get in the sky, you drink tomato juice, you're like, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever had.
Like the airplane will make it taste better.
The airplane science of the airplane will make the fucking tomato juice taste like the greatest thing you've ever had.
Wow.
Spaghetti sauce tastes better. Anything tomato in the sky.
Whatever the acidity of it or something?
Don't know.
Yeah.
It's called umami.
Wow.
That type of flavor. Unlike sweet and salty, umami perception is much less suppressed by altitude. Some studies even show the brain's response to umami increases in noisy environments. So you get the exact opposite. Where sweet is diminished by noise, which blows my fucking mind. Tomatoes, for whatever reason, louder noises amplify the flavor profile of tomato-based stuff. Fucking crazy, dude.
Is it enough to? I guess you'd have to try it and see on an airplane. Is it enough to tell?
No, they did it.
Like, you'd be like, "Whoa, this does taste
This
better."
is a Cornell University study that they've done multiple times. Loud background noises will suppress sweet tastes. But then they had to, and then in doing this, the reason they figured it out, they were like, "Oh shit!" Well, they started implementing every other thing, and the only one thing that held true: tomato juice.
So maybe this is racist, and I'm sorry.
No,
Hey,
here it
you
comes.
came to the right show. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Wrong
Maybe
show.
that's
And
why-
we'll definitely put it out.
maybe
Yeah,
that's
and
why-
we're gonna clip this.
No,
Melissa, get
maybe.
ready. Melissa, get ready, and then put Amy in blackface, please.
Digital blackface.
Yeah, can you do digital black?
I was gonna say maybe
blackface?
that's why Italians like tomato sauce because they're loud.
And then you go, oh, Mamma Mia! There's something go, it's a me! Can you do it's a me? And I'll have you pop out a watermelon box. I'm going to confuse
I'm
everybody.
Italian. I'm like 20% Italian, so I can.
Oh, is that? I was like, hey, I got a lot of black.
So, with any flavor enhancement,
Yeah.
I'm always skeptical. And this goes back to
So wait, hold on. Isn't MSG eking into umami flavor? I know it's considered
I don't know.
sodium.
I've never
I know-
even heard the term umami.
It's a higher level in the culinary world. You're going to find more of that. And I've been doing a ton of cooking, which is probably why it's in my algorithm.
It's like the essence of how it makes you feel is umami. Is that what?
You know what?
Or
Let me get a
mouthfeel?
better.
So
Let me get a better explanation.
I'm always skeptical of anything I feel because I'm cognizant
It's
of.
one, oh my god, I didn't know all of this. It's one of the 5. There's 5 tastes.
Oh, the senses. Yeah.
Sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami.
Oh.
There you go.
So I'm cognizant of my brain constantly feeding me bullshit. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like what I see, hear, feel is affected by these tons of biases and like my subconscious and things that is like where I can't trust it anymore just because science has
I
told
don't trust
me.
anything in my brain.
yeah, that it's like
It's called desensitization. Desensitization. Like we get that from being on the internet all the time and TV and stuff. But yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I don't like
but
it.
even how the a neurologist will say how brain works, where it's like like even eyewitness testimony has been shown to be flawed,
Right.
and the people are like, if I see it, I believe it, and it's like I made the joke, if I see a ghost one day, I'm gonna immediately think I have a brain tumor, and then not that I'm actually seeing a supernatural ghost, I'm gonna think I'm having
Yeah,
hallucinations.
there's some science at it.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
I would not think. Oh,
And
I'm
he
wrong.
would do that.
I would
He
be like,
would.
something's
I know
wrong.
that sounds really
Yeah.
stupid and crazy, and the listeners go, he wouldn't do that. Trust me, as his friend, he would do that.
I would need like a bunch of third-party people
Right.
to corrooperate.
Yeah.
I need like
I'm not gonna. He don't value my
You
opinion
never
at
saw
all.
ghosts?
I need like 100 people.
I don't believe in ghosts. You believe in ghosts?
That's a whole show. I got like a lot on that. Yeah, I believe in ghosts very much.
I don't believe in anything.
Yeah, 'cause
like,
I-
I don't even believe in. Sometimes I don't believe in energy. Like my mom and dad, dead. I'm talking.
Energy
Amy,
cannot-
I almost
listen.
kicked your Mountain Dew down.
No, I want that Mountain Dew.
Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It has to go somewhere. That is a law of
Well, my mom went in the ground, and my dad got burned
Well,
up.
that's a ridiculous reason to believe in ghosts. And I'm no scientist, but scientists will tell you the
The
same
energy
thing.
goes somewhere, and they can stay here, and it can turn into something else. And I believe it's 100% true. Yeah, I have experienced the supernatural. But we believe it.
Let me give you
obviously have a brain tumor.
quickly to go back to
Go on,
it.
yes, yeah.
I told you sweet, salty, sour, bitter, umami is the one.
Yeah.
Other examples of umami, because it is its own thing. So you learned a new term, and everybody learned a new term. Tomatoes, mushrooms, Parmesan cheese, soy sauce, beef broth, anchovy, seaweed, MSG. I was right on MSG.
Yeah, you were.
Where it is sodium, but it's like a thicker. The flavor of it is more. I don't even know how to describe it.
It's like a broader flavor profile.
Broader flavor profile. But anyway.
It's a girthy flavor.
Yeah, it's a girthy flavor. And Dr. Powers can help you with that. He'll inject your tomatoes.
Oh, he takes me. He's like, I quit. So my point about not trusting my brain is that I one time grew some vegetables on my tower garden, and then I ate them after, and I'm like, God damn, this tomatoes were like
Did you say it like that? God damn!
These vegetables are way better than what I buy at the grocery store, right? And then everybody's like, yeah, they are. And then I started to think, I'm like, are they, or am I just am my brain telling me that because I grew them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, we should try it. We should try it. Like
You'd have to do a blind,
some blind taste test.
And then if I did that and I tasted all these tomatoes, homegrown, and I'm
Well, they are
and then
fresher.
Then I tell
I can make that argument. They are fresher.
You're right, but then I tell myself, like, I bet in a blind taste test that it would be so insignificant.
Or they were different. Like, you're so excited to taste a different flavor because so many of the flavors are the same in all the stores now. So maybe you're like, it was like piquing your palate in a more fun, novel way.
Yeah, I did this one time when all the shit I was talking about with 7-Eleven pizzas, and I said they're garbage or whatever, and then we did a blind taste test on the show. We
did.
And I
love them.
And I like the fucking 7-Eleven
It's
more.
like my favorite.
I think we all picked the 7-Eleven
It's so
one.
good.
It's fucking rad.
And then I
the
got
sausage
mad.
one slaps.
And you can have them bake it right there. Like,
Yes.
if you go get one, you can have them just bake it for you right
Tony
there.
at the Corinne. Shout out to Tony at Corinne 7-Eleven. That's my lady. And the sausage pizza there is badass.
It looks like you're mad at me.
And the fact that you use the term bake is
They have a little baker. Little microwave baker.
the convection oven.
snob.
It's a convection oven.
It's a disgusting hellhole.
When you're poor, it's delicious.
Have you seen the employees of 7-Eleven?
No, my ladies
I
are
love
sweet.
them.
How
I
dare
love
you?
them.
How dare he has this thing where he rails against Walmart and 7-Eleven. He never goes in there, doesn't know what kind of
You
people
don't
are in
even
there.
know.
I'm
You
in there. He still thinks terrible people are in there. Never goes in there.
They're always so nice. All the 7-Eleven
The fact that
employees.
you don't think it means you never go in there.
No, I'm always in Walmart, and it's not that bad. I save a ton of money in there. I'm always in there.
They made social media huge things about it. The world agrees.
Those are only certain Walmarts.
I can't believe you tested.
There's a thing called the people of Walmart.
Yeah, but it's
Really
only
is-
certain Walmarts.
I can't
That
believe
is
you
true.
test
Bit
your
exaggerated.
reality. You test your reality that bad that you don't even trust that you like something. That's not
Yes.
good.
Everything I believe is not real.
I love it. But okay, can we go back to the umami thing with the flavors?
Sure,
It's
sure.
true or not? No,
it is true. The whole
now
thing-
with this argument, it can't be true.
No,
ever.
it is. It's a thing that they've been saying for years. And so let's go back to the meme, and I'll
Okay.
tie a bow on this, and maybe we can either end on that, or I can do one voicemail and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
But okay, here's the deal. It is true because explaining the meme for flight attendants, and you know what the real question would be to ask Alex about
They
it. but-
oversalt the hell out of all their in-flight food because I think we even mentioned it in the interview with her. Or we've talked about this before because the taste does get diminished from altitude. So like the in-flight meals are way saltier than they would be if they serve them on the ground because your taste does get affected.
And
So
I'm not eating my food off the ground like a goddamn dog.
which is bizarre that is the case. It's crazy that it affects it that much. You know, just the altitude. Although I've been underwater and the colors do disappear. Like I've been at 100 feet taking my scuba diving test, and then like your cognitive ability does get diminished. Like they did it with a test too. They give you a combination lock, and you do it on the boat, and then you do it at 100 feet. And at 100 feet,
oh yeah, you're foggier.
You are slower and confused.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe it. I was like, fuck this. I can do it at 100 feet. No problem. My brain doesn't slow down that much. How could it?
Wow.
And then I was just like, barely able to do it. I'm like, holy shit. And you don't think that. And like when you're down there, you're like, I'm the same. And then you go try to do it, and you're like, holy shit.
Wow.
Like it is slow. And I'm like, I can't really reason that way. Like I can't concentrate. And I'm like, God damn, it is real.
Yeah.
Wow.
Science is real.
So
I think.
Yeah. So last question.
Until someone tells me different.
Going along with your brain tricking you, how does Tom know he really likes sex and it's not just his brain tricking?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I don't know. That's the answer.
Did you?
You don't know nothing.
That's the answer. I like how he goes, that's the answer, man. Should we get out of here?
Just fucking around. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Amy, where can people see you?
What day is it? It's Friday.
What are you doing? The lock underwater? She's doing the lock underwater.
I'm populated. I'm spinning. This weekend. When does this air? Right now?
Yeah. This air.
We're live. We've been live this entire time. Welcome to the show, Amy. Glad you're here.
There's people looking at us now.
I don't want you to lie to us. I want you to look me in your eyes with your beautiful fancy glasses on. Okay, look me in the eyes. I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, okay.
Did we fuck you up with the Mountain Dew? Because the chat room thinks you're all fucked up for the Mountain Dew.
I'm a little fucked up.
Yeah. The chat room's like, they fucked her all up with the Mountain Dew. She said she quit. Tom's hammering her with it.
I didn't quit. Like, I'm trying to quit, and that's why I brought it here. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
It's not
I
your
feel
fault.
bad.
It's not your fault. It's not
But
your
you
fault.
brought it to get away from here. Like, drink it.
And Tom gave you, you brought Mountain Dew to us, and Tom gave you a better one. He gave you an ice cold one, taller.
No, I'm trying to. I am trying. I will. No, I've tried to get off caffeine like 9 times.
I'll do it with you.
We'll talk.
I'll do it with you.
We'll see. Where am I going to be? I'll be at Laugh Out Lounge tonight and tomorrow in Winter Haven.
Nice.
We have some great shows, and then Shit Sandwich every first and third Saturday, and then follow FloridaComedyCollective.com for all of our upcoming events.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Amy. And
Great job today. Thanks for being here and putting up with us. And
enjoy your President's Day weekend. Monday off if you have that. We will be doing the BDM show on Tuesday, just to let everybody know. Because it made more sense to just do it on Tuesday. So we'll be back on Tuesday for the BDM show and ACTs and all that. So,
CD Sarah says Stormy Daniels is coming to
Winter Haven, yeah.
the same club that you.
Oh yeah, it's our show. No, it's not our show.
what is she doing?
I don't know.
She's doing a tour.
Okay, but wait, did she do like a talk?
I'll ask. I'll report back.
Can you imagine I'm gonna go see Stormy Daniels?
Gotta capitalize on.
I want to hear Stormy Daniels talk about Trump's pecker.
She might be really funny.
Right? Isn't that what she's doing? She's talking about Trump's pecker.
She's capitalizing on what she's got. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what she definitely talks about it, right?
But my point is, I do think I'm going along with what you're saying. I don't think I can buy a ticket for that.
Yeah.
I'll get you some free tickets somewhere.
I'll go. If you give me a free ticket, I'll go.
I'll ask.
Like, could you work?
It's kind of far. It's a long drive.
But with enough reps, she could probably work
Anybody
an hour.
can do it.
Yeah, you do a PowerPoint.
Because Jake the Snake was up there, like telling old wrestling
a
stories.
lot of them do a question and answer. A lot of them will do storytelling and a question and answer if they're not a real comedian.
Steve-O got way better than he did when he started. It was rough.
He does stand-up? Steve-O does stand-up?
Essentially, it's a hybrid stand-up. Some stunts, some stories. Yeah, he's got a million stories, and he's learned how to monetize it.
Right.
But you get better at telling the stories, which one's funnier, whatever.
I'll ask if I can open for her, and we'll all go. It'll be fun.
I wonder if she escorts.
I'm not going to ask her that.
Ask her if she'll stomp them and
I'm
call
not
me
going to ask her. I'll get her information for you. That's as far as I
Stormy
can go.
Daniels. Stormy, question, Dan Dennis, T&D Media. Will you stomp my balls and call me a fart N-word?
Yeah.
Back to you.
All right. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't publish that. It's mediocre.
This is all jokes and funny to you, huh? You can take it up with legal. Have a good day.